Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet with me, Chris. Hi. Welcome also if you're new to the channel. Thank you all very much for being here. I appreciate your support more than I can say. So thank you for taking the time to come and spend time with me here today at the Tarot Closet. Welcome to your timeless pick a card love reading. Now, this was what began as a messages from your person really evolved into what my readings always evolve into, which is their next move, your next move, past, present, future. There's so much going on here. And as you can see, we do have the Shaman's Dream Oracle cards as the overall energy to choose from. But we have a whole lot of decks that came into the reading today. Of course, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages, the Tarot Closet channeled song messages, tarot cards, oracle cards, fortune cards, Lenormand cards, lots going on today. And as you can see, we have our double swan mascots back. Hello to my babies. They have been rejuvenated, excuse me, and I guess you could say regenerated too. They're doing quite well. They have had quite a few moon baths, and in particular a lunar eclipse moon bath, as you know. So they're ready to go, and they will be coming in and out of readings again, back in rotation. Okay, guys, remember that these are general readings. Take what is for you, let the rest go. If you ever feel like a reading isn't resonating, it can be that another reading is for you, and it can very much be that more than one reading is for you. The readings were really connected today. It was quite beautiful. If you want to pause the video to decide which reading you want to begin with or which reading is for you, you can do that at any time. I just want to remind you that I do have playlists down below for all zodiac signs. For the month of May, they're up. Everybody is there. Of course, this is connected to more pick-a-cards, and I also have very specific, very long and in-depth twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey. Now, with that said, you always come through in my readings, every reading, and it was no different today. So I'm sure there is something here for you. The last things I want to tell you is remember to take what is for you and let the rest go. And remember, this is not a prediction. You do have free will, as does your person, as does everyone. Energies and outcomes can, will, and do change. So please do not make any life-changing decisions based on your reading. Let's take a look at your cards today. Reading 1, the Shaman's Dream Oracle card, Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. This is coming to a 5. This is about change. This is reading 1. Reading 2 today is Cosmic Wound, the Divine Feminine. This is a 6, and this is about harmony and healing with another person. Your last deck pile card, can't really say deck and pile because we have a card here, is Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. As you can see, this is coming to a 5, also about change. So these are your choices for today. If you want to pause the video or jump right in, the timestamps are below. Once again, thank you for being here. I love you all very much. Stay well, take good care of yourself, enjoy your reading, and please remember to trust yourself, trust your intuition, and your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, reading 1. Welcome to your messages from your person. Pick a card today. Reading 1, we are shuffled and ready to go. But before we get started, I just want to remind you that what you see here is not what you get. And what I mean by that is, yes, we are beginning with Rider-Waite or Waite Smith, Borderless Tarot, Shaman's Dream Oracle cards, and of course, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages and channeled song messages. However, as I mentioned in the intro, if you missed it, I have quite a few decks over here to the right of me, to the left of me that you cannot see that will be coming into the reading today. Also, as you can see, I have returned. It's not going to be for every reading, but as I feel called to do so, I'm feeling ready to bring back my double swans. So hello and welcome back to our double swans and our little cards. We're going to get the overall energy today in a Shaman's Dream Oracle card. Then we will get the energy from yourself and your person here. So let's get started. Taurus energy, selenite, very high vibrational, guys. Great for protection as well. We'll talk more about that in a moment, but let's go ahead and get your Shaman's Dream Oracle overall energy card. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. We thank you for guiding whoever has arrived here today for their messages from their person. Pick a card in relation to the person and the contact they have arrived here for. Whatever you feel needs to come down, we welcome and we thank you. Okay, guys, let's see. Here we go. We have a flyer. Your overall energy card today is Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Now, this is coming to a 5, guys. Change here. Somebody is conflicted about the direction in which they're going with their person. This can also be your person here, okay? We're going to talk more about it as we get along in your reading, but we're going to also just get started here. Let's get your overall energy as well as your person's. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have an overall energy for the person here today watching this reading? Okay. Now I want to remind you, okay, guys, as I say that, I want to remind you that these energies can be reversed, and I think that might already be the case. Let's get your persons. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have an overall energy for the person and the situation that our person here today has arrived for? Boy, I'm already tongue-tied. If you have watched my latest twin flame reading here, guys, you will know that that is a sign for me that somebody is wanting to communicate, and it can be that they are tongue-tied in the sense that they're having a hard time communicating, and it can also be that they're not, and it's really fast, which was a lot of the case for the twin flame reading that I recently released. So if you want to go check that out, if you are on a twin flame journey. Now, this is not a specific twin flame reading, as you know, but you always come through. I already know that these are reversed. We'll talk about them here. The card that came for as I pulled for you here, guys, is the Knight of Swords. Of course, this is Gemini in Aquarius energy here. It's your person for sure. So we will be reversing that. And here for you, we have the Moon card. Now, this is, of course, Pisces energy, but Gemini and Cancer are also coming through. Now, this is coming to a 9. It is a number of completion, and this is also for attainment and fulfillment. But I want to say it's feeling like it wasn't exactly what you wanted and you didn't exactly get that. That's what I want to say to you here. Somebody is living in fear in this partnership and somebody is not. You've been waiting, and I feel that this is you waiting for your person. Excuse me here. We see some, wow. Okay, so there's a little bit of stuttering going on as well. We see somebody coming in here on their white horse. It's very emotional, and look, very interesting that I should mention the twin flame reading because, yeah, this was very prominent. It was actually the first card coming down in the reading, and look where it is today. Somebody here, look, wanting to come not only quickly, but in the fear that we see here that they're living in the Moon card, and we also see it here in the Knight of Swords. If you see this horse, it's also quite carrying that fear, showing us that fear. It's very emotional. And also that sword is transactional and about clarity and communication here. Somebody's wanting to come in and communicate. And it's sort of like the tip of the iceberg. There's more to say. Okay, guys. Now, can be also here with these overall energies that throughout the reading, somebody is coming into it. Now, we feel your person here. We feel you here. This is definitely your person, but let's see what's going on with your reading to get a better idea. Now, we're shuffled and ready to go, so we're going to get started here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide anyone who arrived? Gosh, you guys, I can't talk. Wow, what's going on here? Who has arrived here today in connection with the person and the connection they have arrived here for? We welcome your guidance and we thank you. Okay, this was actually already coming off, so that is for you. Wow, okay, that is also for you. This is how your reading is coming down today. Reading 1. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay. Yeah, look, what's interesting is this is telling us that your person has been taking a while here, has been not around, is what I want to say to you. Look, in that divine emotional energy drifting here, not really sure what they want. I feel like leaving you kind of hanging here, guys. What's interesting about this card is this is this selenite? I don't know. Maybe not, probably not. It's just looking like selenite to me right now. So I do feel here that somebody has been not necessarily in protective mode, but waking up here, drifting on this boat. And when boats are coming into my reading, that is a sign for me that somebody is in deep thought about the direction they want to go. But I do feel that somebody left somebody behind here. In that case, your person leaving, wanting to come in. Look, this is also pushing itself off and offer some clarity here. These are also yours. Wow, interesting how your reading came down today. Let's get started and see what is going on. All right, wow. Yeah, now guys, this does not mean that you are not here when I say to you very strong twin flame or soulmate energy. Not everybody here is on a twin flame journey. I realize that, but it doesn't mean this is not your reading. I just want to reiterate that for sure. If you are on a twin flame journey, or you know somebody is your soulmate or your twin flame and a soulmate, this is definitely your reading. But regardless, if you're here, there's something here for you. This is Scorpio energy. It's the 6 of Cups. Now, somebody from your past, guys, the person you have come here for today, we see that. Look, coming in here, they're feeling very nostalgic for you, wanting to come in and communicate with you. Now, there is a lot of mirroring and triggering going on in this partnership. We can see that. We see somebody has been living in fear, partly why they have been drifting here and not really sure what they wanted, but in the process, I do feel leaving you behind. And again, we also see that fear here in your energy, your person's, and something needing to be looked at, that crayfish needing to get out of the way. And it's a very emotional between you here, guys. There hasn't been any communication. We can see that. Somebody wanting to rectify that, your person here. Look, it's coming into that emotional energy. It's been a while since I've had my little cards out, so I'm not handling them very well today. But your person there has been no communication between you. Why? Because there is something here also that hasn't been talked about, and I do feel is going to be coming through. That crayfish needing to get out of the way, here. And I want to tell you also with the moon card, this is about the changes that happened because of that fear between you and your person. And part of that too is your person just leaving the connection here. But that is also feeling here that it's going to be changing, guys. And it's been very emotional. We see it here and we see it here. Okay, let me just put this here. And when I say to you to trust your intuition, of course, that is something that we talk about often here at the Tarot Closet, but it is coming in here, and that is directly in relation to what is going on with this connection. And why? Because look, the Ten of Swords has come down. Gemini energy, this was a really hard ending here, or a separation is what I want to say for some of you, because this is, look, we have the Six of Cups here. It's not over. This is it is a very deep spiritual connection. We can leave it at that. For some of you on past life journeys, definitely not for everybody. I don't feel like it's the end as we would say, but it was the disconnect here that we're seeing. And look at those 10 swords, guys. It's also the end of a cycle. It's what I want to tell you here. Look, more of that emotional energy here. You are, you've been in it. I feel like a lot of you here are coming out of it. We see that. Also looking at what it is that you want to look at. Let's see what's going on here right in the partnership placement. Yeah, guys, it's the Death card, more Scorpio energy here. Now, this is the partnership placement. So it is telling us here that cycle, there's also a beginning. This is the Death card, but I also, as we see in many decks, it is a death and a rebirth card here. And look, they're also on the white horse there. Look, the partnership placement here, right in the Hangman energy. Now, that in particular is a 12, this card. It is coming to a 3. It's telling me that your person has really figured some things out and is wanting to communicate with you. Look, here is the laurel floral wreath, those reunions here, but also a sense of wanting to accomplish that, like really wanting to get something across to you. And that's what I wanted to say to you here in this partnership placement. We see them on the white horse here, coming quite literally out of the fear, sort of like jumping out of the moon card energy with that fear, still having it on that horse. And now here in the partnership placement, still on the horse, looking for a new start here. Wow, guys, there is that sun too, right there in the Death card. That is for me a sign of the Sun card, and that is also the end of a cycle. And this is the Death and Rebirth card. So we know that here. And that conflicting energy, but coming out of the conflict with that 4, we know that here. Also about changes, guys, and a whole transformation in this partnership. Your person here, as I said, riding that horse, and there is that Sun card. The end of a cycle, your person wanting an outcome here. Now, that Hangman energy, I do feel, is your person, and it can be in in any really placement here, guys, including the overall energies for you and your person, that things are vice versa. And it can also be that you're really coming through in a particular placement, but it can also be that you're really coming through in the entire reading, or your person is coming through here. We see a lot of your person. We also see you here. I do feel you here as well. Your person for sure. We see that from the very get-go here. This is your no contact and or in separation messages from your person. It can be for some of you that that's not the case, that you're in contact. And if you're here and you're resonating, it's for you. So don't worry about that. But we see here with the Drifter card. Now it's interesting, experiencing life as it comes. So that is also a message for you to go with the flow, but we'll talk more about that later. Your person has just come through really strong here as really just in thought, and that could have included some ghosting here, but that Hangman energy, figuring some things out, and also that wanting to communicate. But I also feel you here, guys, and really having needed to get a different perspective, and we can see that here with the 10 of Swords, with this connection. With the 6 of Cups connection, having this disconnect, this no contact with your person here. What happens when you come out of these swords here, that the end of that cycle, guys? Well, we see that divine energy, and it's also very emotional. And one of the things that I want to tell you is I feel that you have been in it emotionally, going through it, and some of you are on that other side and getting that perspective, looking back, going over, swimming here. Those clouds are going to be moving, and you'll be on that other side, and you'll be able to look at things, at the connection, at the situation, what has happened, how things have been, from an entirely different perspective of how things have gone between you, what disconnected you, if you're going to come back together here. And some of you, I feel like, are not really sure. You were really hurt. We can see that in the 10 of Swords. And I see that some of you have already gotten that new perspective here. And some of you are still here in the 10 of Swords, needing to kind of hop right over here into that Hangman energy. So I do encourage that if you are feeling like that's where, that it's time to come out of there. Now, when I say if you're feeling it's time to come out of there, you think, why would you want to be there? Because it's about this connection here. And sometimes, you know, there's already 10 swords in there, and it is the end of a cycle. So if you're not out, you will be. And it can be that you're just taking a breather still and looking here and thinking about, okay, it's time to get in there and go through these emotions and get on that other side and figure out what it is I want to do, because that also comes through here with the Hangman, guys. So it's not a horrible place if you are doing okay and you're just kind of breathing and reassessing things, is what I want to say to you. And it's a lot like, and it's not, but for me in your reading today, what I'm being flashed as Libra energy is the Four of Swords, that you have been kind of spending some time, guys, and recovering here. And also it can be your person too with that Libra energy, because that was also quite strong in the twin flame reading. But regardless, I am feeling it come in here. But I feel a lot of that with you. So don't worry if you are there. It is time to come out of that if you're there, guys, and hop on over here and decide what is that rebirth here that's going on for you. What are you wanting? Because it is in the partnership placement. Yeah, look, it's the Seven of Wands. This is about the past here. This is Leo energy. You've been really in protective mode. Look at this. Not only here with the Moon card, with your energy, we see that here, guys, really needing to trust yourself about the direction you want to go. The communication and, well, the emotional energy between you is not over, but the communication has been very poor, if not completely not happening at all here, guys. And I see you, a lot of you, in this protective mode. What is this about? Yeah, this is about the past, the two of you, and you're really trying to figure that out here. And look what is coming right below it, excuse me. And by the way, I read reversals, but not here on YouTube. And one of the reasons is, yeah, it's just complicated to go into that when I already feel the energy. So if there is a meaning in reverse, you'll get that. So don't worry. And what I want to tell you here is that Hermit card energy, and that is what is interesting, is I am feeling that energy of some of you having come out of it already. Some of you are still in it or needing to get in it. And look at how interesting. And that's not, again, that's not a bad place to be. Virgo energy, and there's that 9 again. That is the number of completion and attainment and fulfillment. Well, and what is the Hermit card? Trying to figure out the direction you want to go, guys. Getting some clarity, literally going in and thinking about the direction where you want to go here. And with your person, Virgo energy, because you have been you've been guarded, and it's understandable. We can see here that somebody left this connection, and it feels like kind of a hurry in some ways, but for some of you, it wasn't necessarily a hurry. It was just sort of drifting out. And then suddenly you looked and went, what happened? Where did my person go here? So your person, somebody here coming back, wanting to talk and possibly really wanting a restart here. Look at this reunion energy coming in here again with the Six of Cups, person from your past. Obviously, we see with that Fortress, this is about the journey of love with the two of you. We see there with those 4 cups, it's very emotional. It's been you're very conflicted. It's been I want to say kind of a conflicting partnership, and that's part of it because there has been some mirroring and triggering here. But this reunion energy, we see that here in the Six of Cups. We see it here in the Hangman, and even that Death card and that renewal here, guys. So yeah, you're definitely guarded here in this Hermit card energy, trying to figure out what direction you want to go as well. And your person here, guys, I feel have come out of that. And that's what I wanted to tell you about that particular reversal meaning. And I wouldn't normally be here and go, look, because it came out. Because that's just not how I read. But I'm feeling it today that, yeah, your person has come out of that. Some of you are in it. Some of you need to get in it too. And let's see what is in the naughty corner. This is the corner. If you watch my readings, it really has evolved into the energy of your person, and it can be telling us about the breadcrumbing, the ghosting, which we already see here. It's almost like a ghost ship in many ways. And a ship, as I said, is about the direction, and one is going here, guys. And there's definitely no compass here. So I think your person has been wishy-washy and not really committal and just not really sure what they're doing, and then ultimately kind of drifted away here, yet is somebody you're very connected to in a very strong spiritual way. And it can be also from childhood, of course, just very nostalgic and a very deep spiritual connection and going for a long time. And for some of you, it's not necessarily about chronological years, but that connection of just, it's your person here. But yeah, that drifting energy of just being wishy-washy and not committal here. So for your person to be coming in, it's clear and understandable why you might be a little defensive. Anyway, with this naughty corner, it really has evolved into that energy in my readings. And it can oftentimes be that a card is a wonderful card, a world card, a sun card. But it's still telling us that story. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, okay. Well, it's the Three of Swords, so I'm not surprised by this. It's your person breaking your heart here. Now, this is Libra energy, and this is quite literally, I want to tell you in the placement in my reading, your person acknowledging that. Look, oh my gosh, yeah. We see that reunion energy here. They're acknowledging that there is guilt. They're also having some spiritual enlightenment here. We see that with the Hangman energy. And as I said, the Hermit energy is interesting because I do feel your person has come out of that. And we see that as we near to the naughty corner, that your person has this sense of what has happened here and realizing kind of just this drifting here and coming around and saying, okay, kind of coming back, and not kind of, but coming back. But I do feel your hesitation. We see it here. We also feel it because there was a lot of fear and they ran, really broke your heart. And it can be for some of you too, that it's a cycle. I want to tell you, I was shuffling your shaman's dream oracle cards, and no, what was that? Actually, no, wait, I think it was yeah, it was. And I kept seeing the cycling card as I was shuffling, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. But I wasn't really sure, wasn't really getting where exactly it was fitting in to a reading here. And now I know exactly where it's fitting into the reading, because for a lot of you, that's part of the problem, is your person has for a long time. And for some of you, it can feel long, but it's been really poignant. You've really felt the cycling here. And yeah, so that was coming through, but your person here in this corner has acknowledged that, and also that 3 coming through in that Hangman, and that Hangman energy of your person figuring some things out here, guys. Also getting a different perspective, because yes, they've been here on this ship and going in different places here, and this is in the divine. It's emotional, but it's also the divine, and that a lot of messages there, a lot of connecting to what it is they want. But are they too late, is what I wonder for some of you watching this reading today and resonating that it might be too late. As much as you love your person, some of you may have met somebody, or might be, that's not for everybody, because a lot of you here are wanting this, but you are fed up, I want to say, not just hurt, but fed up too with the cycling and with the coming in and out. But your person here, I'm wondering for some of you, yeah, if they are too late. But getting that perspective here and that Hangman energy and saying, yeah, hey, I want to be with my person here. I definitely broke their heart. And wow, there's a lot of guilt there. An acknowledgement, but growth, and realizing that. And also with that 3, wanting to communicate that to you. And I want to tell you, it is in the naughty corner. So it can be for some of you that there was another person, or there is another person involved. Now, again, that's not for everyone. And as I talk about in the intro, I don't get into too much of that in Pick a Cards, but I do want to remind you to take what is for you and leave the rest. It can feel like a private reading, but not every single thing will always be for you, and it can be too. And I do feel this is really particular in terms of another person, either in the past or they're still in this connection. So I do feel that that is for some of you. I know that it's not for everyone. But as I said here in that naughty corner, that Libra energy here, and your person having that realization in that Hangman energy and going, hey, look, now I'm sitting on what, guys? Again, that white horse. There it is again. Look at this. that horse in the very beginning, which was coming down as your overall energy, and it was very clear that it was not your overall energy, on that Knight of Swords, with that clarity here too. A little bit kind of want to say somebody who maybe sometimes too says what you want to hear to get what they want. Okay, I know it's going to be for everyone, but I do see it here in the Three of Swords and also that Knight of Swords, but riding that white horse, coming out of that fear and saying, uh-oh, is my person still there? I want to come in here and clarify some things. Hopefully we can have a new start. Look on that white horse right there with that sun. That is that outcome here, that rebirth. We see that here also, that reunion energy in the Hangman, but that white horse, the white horse and the white horse. And ultimately here, riding it as well with that floral laurel wreath, not only on the energy of love, the wands there, on the one, that one wand there, which is a new beginning, and also the potential here in that partnership, but also that opportunity, finding that opportunity here. And this is also, they're wearing it, but I want to tell you, there are 5 wands surrounding. So there's still some conflicting energy, whether it's other people or your person, but it is there is a passionate energy coming through in the partnership, but also coming from your person. And in particular, or not in particular, but really tied for some of you directly to maybe another person. That's not for everybody here. But as I said, with that 5 here, that is about that change. But here's what's interesting with the horse here is we have the Fear and the Moon card, and they're kind of coming. We see it still in the horse here. Now it's a little bit more trotting through here on the Death card. And then we see here in the 6 of Wands that there might still be a block. And I feel like that's you here, guys. What we see here, I'm thinking a lot about that past and what happened. So what this is telling me is that you might not be so easily, some sweet talking maybe, or your person might have to work for it. That's what I want to say to you. For those of you that are going to be, are wanting to come back together with your person here, because I do feel a little bit of that block is you. That is you here, guys. Look, kind of going and stopping here, holding up that wand and saying, hey, wait just a minute. There is that new beginning. There is that energy of love. You're holding it too and saying, wait, we need to talk first about everything that happened before we make this peace, because that does come through with the wands here. A whole lot of heart chakra here, guys. But interesting. And look, as I was saying that, the Hermit card was moving over there. Yeah, your person really has come to some kind of conclusions. And the question is, again, are you still going to be there? I feel like some of you that are, like I said, going to be making your person work for it. Okay, I don't feel like I need a whole lot of clarity, but let's bring in another deck and get a little bit of clarity, or some new energy, as I like to call it, because it's not always just about one card that I want to know more about. It can be an entire section. It can be the entire reading. Right now, I kind of want to know, for those of you, I want to get a little clarity on this. Now, I feel like this is about the heartbreak and your person having that realization, wanting to communicate it here. We see that. We're not going to go backtrack, but I just kind of want to know if that's also tied to some of you with another person. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. But you never know. Wow. What is going to come through? That just flipped right in my hand. Guys, it is the Empress here coming down. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's really interesting, because I also feel too, for some of you, in particular for those of you on a twin flame journey, that's not going to be everybody, but it is coming through that there is another person. And I do want to say also, guys, this is the divine feminine coming through. However, you see this Ankh here in this particular card. That is also telling us, excuse me, where did that go? There it is. That's also telling us there's the divine masculine is also here. This is Yeah, guys, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied. It's, here we go. I was wondering when that would come in here, but this is also about fertility, guys. So it can be here that, yeah, your person is, there are other people involved, and it feels like it could be a family. That's not going to be for everyone. Even a baby involved here. That, again, that's not for everybody, but that is a confirmation for those of you that needed that confirmation here. Okay, that's kind of really what I wanted to know. So that is coming through for some of you, that in fact maybe there is another person, children, a child, pregnancy, that sort of thing. And I do want to say, I don't really talk about, I just don't like to talk about particular things like actual death or legal matters or politics or pregnancies. So I'm not going to go into that anymore. But for those that it resonates with, you're going to understand that. Okay, so I want to, as I said, I don't really feel like there's a whole lot of clarity that I need here, but I do want to pull some energy here for the Hangman and the Hermit card, because I do feel your person having come out of that. I feel some of you here in the Hangman, and some of you needing to come into that, and it's all kind of connected here for you, and this is connecting here with your person. So let's just get a little bit more insight and see what wants to come into the reading, and that was just sticking on my hand. By the way, this is in German, of course, but I'm obviously going to translate that to you. And you can also see here, look, it's the High Priestess coming in. Guys, a decision here. Yeah, there is something around this partnership, and we already know that your person here having kind of drifted out. I don't feel like that is particularly a secret or something you weren't sure about. I do feel like you weren't sure about them leaving, but for some of you, interesting, as I pull the High Priestess here for this particular energy, it also really connects here, guys, because I do feel that there might have been something that for some of you they were keeping from you. It's not going to be for everyone, but that message just wanted to come through. But that High Priestess energy, as we talked about, that I felt like some of you maybe weren't sure that you're going to want another start with your person here, a restart. We see it, look, a lot of contemplation here in that Hangman energy, really exactly what you see here. Needing to get some perspective, and as we talked about with that Ten of Swords, that is exactly what some of you have done, or some of you still need to do. So that is what's coming through here, swimming through that emotional energy, getting to that other side, and looking back and figuring out your next move, whether you're going to continue waiting, whether you want to go through a cycling again here. Again, for some of you, there is somebody new here, but that High Priestess energy is quite strong of you really needing to trust yourself, trust your intuition, and as I always say, trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. And that is why we are seeing the High Priestess here. It really is about whether or not you're going to want to continue with your person. And I do feel some of you are still in this High Priestess energy. You're just not really sure what it is you want to do. Interesting how that came down, and it also really does connect here for a lot of you with the Empress energy. Here in this particular card of what happened. Again, that really is not for everybody. And unfortunately, I just feel like I don't want to elaborate more on potential when it comes to babies, that sort of thing. However, I want to tell you, in any sense in my readings, when children and babies are coming into readings here, which we can also see in the Six of Cups, that it can be about new beginnings, and that is the Empress, which is all about growing things and abundance and new beginnings. That is also the fertility aspect here. So that is also coming through, and we know that already with the Six of Wands, that your person here realizes what happened here. Also look directly connected to that drifting card, and wanting to, excuse me here, that fertile ground and wanting to come in here. The question is, again, are you there? Because we see that horse kind of looking away like I can't go forward. And that might be some of you, and it can be a real particular message too for some of you, that you are parents separately, but also it can even be together here. And this can also be telling us that there was a divorce or a separation somewhere in this connection, because that does come through, and it can be that you're just saying, wait, no, this is that block here. It's not for everybody, but we see it. Because some of you are going to put that wand down, although I don't think that's everybody. Okay, guys, I don't really feel like I need any clarity. I just don't. So we're going to bring in some oracle cards now. Oh, what do I want to bring in? Let's bring in a Wisdom of the Avalon for you. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay, there we go. Look at that, and it's landing right on the Hangman and the High Priestess. What is going on here? The Wasp. Anger, retaliation, jealousy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, that was very goosebumpy. It's a particular message for someone. Is it for everyone? No, it's just not. It's a general reading. But that is going on. There was another person for some of you, and you're just not really sure that you want to go here. You're still mad about it. Some of you, not all of you here, guys. But I do want to say this jealousy that's coming through can also be your person here. Now, for a lot of you, I do feel it's you, and you're really just not sure what you want to do here, guys, in that High Priestess energy. But for some of you too, it might be your person here. And as I said, because I do feel that there are, for a lot of you here, there may be somebody in your life now, or some potential suitor, or something that your person might be getting a little bit jealous about. Partly why we see here, look, the fear of the connection. They're in there with that Moon card, hiding their feelings. There has been, excuse me, both of you kind of in this battle of will here, but then they're popping out of that, getting on their horse here, still a little bit in that fear, as we talked about, as you can see with the horse, but also why it can be so fast here, because there might be a little bit of jealousy going on. And again, that can also be you, as we said, and your person having put you in that position. And partly why some of you are saying, no, I'm going to trust myself and swim over to the other side, get that perspective here. Also with the Hangman, and go. And I'm holding up that wand, but I don't feel like that's everybody, because some of you here, that energy is that you want to give your person another chance here. But yeah, we can see that there's some mending, definitely some mending going on. We see that in the Three of Swords. Okay, I'm not going to go into any more, because I just, there's a certain point in my readings that I have been realizing, in particular on YouTube, when I just go for, if I go in a certain direction, I might disconnect. So I want to stay connected here for you. So let's just keep moving now. Let's get another Wisdom of the Avalon card, and then we're going to move on and bring something else here into the reading before we get to your channeled love messages and channeled song messages. Okay, so this is for you. Partnership. Yeah, this is not surprising. Look, this is a 32. It is coming to a 5, and that is really strong in your reading here today, in particular on this drifting card, experiencing life as it comes. I thought this might come back into play, and it did. It's very goosebumpy as I send this message to you, that it really is for a lot of you. Well, exactly what you see: trusting yourself, tapping into that intuition, trusting your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels, but also going with the flow here. There is this feeling of let go, let God. And when I say that, what is that for you? God, let go, let God, let go, let Goddess, let universe. It's different for everybody. And I say that in the way of that 7 here, guys, and that these defenses that we see, because this is about the past. It's about what happened here and what really hurt you. And for some of you, that was another person, or it is another person in the connection. Either way, it's very much on your mind. And in that 7 is a sense of wanting to control things. And yeah, we see the 6 of Cups. This is a fated connection, and that is you and your person coming together for a reason. It was meant to be, for some goals, for some lessons, to continue on your soul journey, to connect you with other people here, guys, other situations, other soulmates, because again, soulmates are not just romantic. I'm gonna not dive into that too far. But what I want to say here is that fated connection does intersect, fate and destiny do intersect, as I talk about quite often, with free will and choices and controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. And you can't, that is what is coming through here, is not being able to, we can't control other people and when they're ready and what they're going to decide here. And if we try to do things like spells, you can't take away their free will, and it will backfire. And so there is that feeling here of, and also just overthinking it, which we also see here, and not taking care of yourself and doing other things in your life or moving on or whatever it is that you want to do here. So that is coming through really strong, guys, for you to control what you can and let go of what you can't. And there are things that you can't control here. So for some of you, if somebody is cycling and they're not changing and they're just coming back to say what you want to hear, that might not be for you. For others, you might be able to forgive and move on here. But either way, you can't control when they're going to come, is what I want to say, and can't control how they're going to present it, or how honest maybe they're going to be, or what clarification or what they can offer, or if they even are. Real strong for you guys to go with the flow here. Yeah. And again, you know what I mean by that. I mean for you to control what you can and let go of what you can't. So you can come out of that if you're not there. And even if you're ready to get out of the Hangman or Hermit card energy and you're feeling a little stuck there, that's going to help you to let some things go, to realize, what can I change? And what can I not change? You can change how what you do. That's what you can change, and you can change your thoughts. You can come out of those and swim on the other side and get different perspectives. So that is really the message there: is to control what you can, to let go of what you can't. And what is that some of you might be wanting to hang on to? And again, with that 5, there is some conflicting energy, and I do feel that's you. As I said, I do feel that conflicting energy coming from, some of you that are not really sure exactly what you're doing here. Okay, so let's move on. And what do I want to bring in? Let's go ahead and bring in, actually, no, I want to save this. I'm just going to bring in a Moonology card. Kind of want to save that for the end of the reading. I will go ahead and bring in some tea leaf fortune cards here, guys. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to move on to your channeled song messages, and your channeled love messages. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What would you like to send down today? Here we go. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Ooh, that's going out to somebody here. I don't, the way I just laughed, I actually feel kind of guilty about that, because I don't go into that in my readings. I know I'm not judging anyone who does. Yes, karma is real, but I also feel like wishing that or hanging on to that just puts you in a negative space here. Somebody will get their karma if they haven't already. That's what I want to say, okay? So I'm going to put that here with that 3 of Swords, which does connect for some of you with that Empress card. And we're just going to leave it at that, because people will here, guys, but we don't want to wish that ill will on people. That puts us in a space, because when we do that, it is the law of attraction. And when you're in that negative space of wanting that, or revenge here, because look, with that Wasp, anger, retaliation, jealousy. So for those of you that are here, that is also a really strong message to let that go. Okay, because that just puts you in a negative space, and then you'll attract more. That is the law of attraction if you're in that space. So I understand it's not for everybody here, but for those of you that are feeling that possibly it's hurtful, and I understand how one could feel that way, but for yourself, for your peace of mind, for your energy, for your life, to control what you can, let go of what you can't. And in particular, those emotion, those negative things, okay? You know what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna stop. Let's get another one, and then we're going to move on to your love messages here, guys. Okay, interesting. These are not wanting to shuffle today. Here we go. Okay, this is yours. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Wow. Guys, wow, it's just exactly what we talked about. That is really in direct correlation to all of that here. For those of you that are, you know, it's time to get up. If you haven't already, swim to that other side and get that perspective, which we see being sent here with the Hangman energy. And also that real direct message, which we just talked about here, of that attracting that, or not staying in it for yourself, for your peace of mind here. Also, forgiveness is for you, whether you're whether you're moving on or you guys are going to continue and forgive together. That is another thing. That is for you too, to lighten your load, your heart, and to not be in that space. It's not good for you. But that muddled, unclear thinking here. And again, those swords are transactional and they're about clarity. And we see that in the Hangman getting it, and the Hermit energy here. So, and look, it's kind of connecting with that Wasp energy for some of you. I see why, I understand it, but it's better for you guys to release that. I'm going to put this here because it really belongs there. Okay, we're going to move on to channeled love messages. By the way, Amethyst was also quite strong in that particular twin flame reading. Again, not for everybody, but for anyone here, this is Aquarius energy. And you know what this does? This Amethyst, well, it's Aquarius energy, but by the way, Pisces and Aries are real strong too. And Scorpio, Cancer, and Capricorn come through, but Aquarius super strong, Pisces and Aries, I would say after. But what I want to tell you is this helps clear your mind. It's a real direct message here, guys, for you. I'm really connected to the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, also helping you to reach your destiny here. And this is also coming down for your person, but I can't communicate with your person outright here. So that's also for you, but I know that this is also coming through with your person because I felt drawn to putting it on the channeled love messages. So their clarity, which they're jealous too here, we can see for some of you, and wanting to offer that clarity. But this is being flipped off, but it's all, wow, let's see who is offering what clarity here. But it's also you needing it and getting clarity. We see it here. In the Hangman and in the Hermit, and also your person having come out of that, wanting to offer it here and reach their destiny as well, which they're feeling is you guys. And that is the Six of Cups here. But you know, that doesn't mean that people are going to be together. We're not going to go into that. So I'm going to leave that for you and your free will and your choices. Let's see what's here. Okay, yeah, please forgive me. Who? This is really strong here. Your person here, we know, having that clarity. We see that, we know that. A little bit of fear here, but that is coming through. And it's, look, where is it? Wanting to be here, guys, look. Right here with that Ten of Swords. Okay. Wow. What else is coming down? Thank you. I almost said thank you, spirit guides. No, this is your person here. Look. The longing for you never quiets. I'm putting this here with the Six of Cups, and also your angel messages there. Okay, your angel holding the message there, messages in there. It's all my fault. Gosh, you guys. Okay, I'm putting this here. Let's turn this High Priestess around. Again, that is in German, but not hard to see what that is, right? Okay, that was a particular card, the way it flew down. I dream about a future with you. Okay, yeah, but there's also some conflicting energy and some wishy-washiness and some uncertainty. And for some of you, there is another person, maybe even including children. Not going to be for everybody. Let me put this here. That is where it wants to be. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting that here. It kind of belongs over here, actually. Yeah, no, excuse me. Now I'm just making a big old mess. That's what I do here at the Tarot Closet. You know that. If you don't, I'm here to tell you. Welcome to my mess. Okay, there we are. That's where that belongs for sure. There's two here. The moment I saw you, I just knew, yeah, look, that is more of that Six of Cups energy. As we talked about the fate, also connecting with the serendipity. Okay. Yeah, wow. We are tethered forever. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, this is also going here. It's going to get heavy over here by the Six of Cups. That's what we see here for sure. Okay. We're going to get a couple more, and then I'm going to just kind of switch the deck here. Wow, the way that just flipped right over. I really want you back in my life. Yeah, it's kind of quick too, that death and rebirth card, and we see that with the Six of Wands. But that's the question. Do you want them back in your life? Because we see you here in that Six of Wands. Wow, guys. I'm going to put this here, and I'm putting it also right in connection with the Three of Swords, because some of you are saying, hello, let's talk about this here. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe even a no. But here in that Seven of Wands, thinking about everything. Last one, and then we're just going to get, this is a flyer, we're going to get another deck. You're my other half. All right, guys, so somebody here is acknowledging that. Now, that's also on the twin flame journey, the other half, mirrored soul, but also soulmates here, guys. And yeah, your person acknowledging here, look, you are my other half, that Six of Cups energy, kind of putting it close, but also here in their energy. They're acknowledging that feeling of knowing, of the connection. Not everybody's going to know, especially if you feel your person is your twin flame, but it's not something that you're sure about, or maybe, yeah, you know, I just want to say, because I'm doing that thing where I don't want to go too far off. But what I want to say is that they just might not know the words for it, okay? And also, even a soulmate here, they just know you're really connected, but some are really acknowledging that as well. But that is really directly connected to the Six of Cups. Okay, channeled love messages. We're just going to get a couple here. And how many came? 3. It's most I'll take. All right. And the middle card is generally telling me what is going on. So let's see. There's so much left unsaid. Yeah, there's a lot to say here, but do you want to hear it? That's kind of what I want to say. I'm putting it here, look. Yeah, we see that, them here with that communication on that Knight of Swords. Here, even also realizing that in the Hangman here, guys. Okay, and some peace offering too. I wish I could come and take you away. Here, are you going to let them? Look, there is that, that block, as I said, I feel is you. Someday I'm coming for you. Interesting. Okay. Well, are you going to be there? That is the question. Excuse me here, guys. I really hate covering your cards. You know that, right? But it does happen. It just happens in my readings. There's so many cards, and yeah. Okay, we're going to move on now to channeled love messages. And let's get this down. I'm going to kind of leave this space here because we need that space. These are direct messages through song. Now, it can be your song comes down, your person's song, can also be a song of relevance for you. And of course, the sentiment can be coming through of I love you or I miss you. If you ever feel like you're sending the song, then go with that. That's how it is for you. And it can also be that there are messages here that I can't even decipher because they're between the two of you. And you might receive them in the way of a color, a name, a location, a particular artist. That's going to be for you to know. So let's see. My finger just kind of did this. So I feel like this is, yeah, that's definitely yours. I'd go hungry. I'd go black and blue. I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Make you feel my love, Adele. Okay, interesting. Also, for some of you, your person is definitely a Capricorn. It's not going to be for everybody, or they were born in December. Okay. Is there 3 there? Yeah, this is also yours. That's separate. So we'll look at that in a moment. What is that middle song message? And maybe I'll find out a way to make it back someday. Yeah, to watch you, to guide you through the darkest of your days. Wherever you will go, the calling. Okay. That's a real particular message. I could move mountains, sail away, only 'cause I've got this much faith. This love is alive, but I'm crying and lonely these nights. Breathe you in my dreams, Trixie Whitley. Yeah, guys, that is coming through really strong. And when this particular card is coming down too, it really is very strong Gemini energy of somebody not really sleeping very well. And I do think that that was you, but your person here too. This is also coming out of the loneliness here. And there is this feeling too here of the clarity. I could move mountains, sail away here only because I've got this much faith. Interesting, because here in this Drifter card, it came through for you very early that it was a kind of a go with the flow, but also your person ghosting. So yeah, it's going to be a real particular message for someone. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go. There it is again. Look at that. Interesting. Is there a location involved for some of you here? Way up high or down below, I'll go wherever you will go. Wherever you will go, the calling. It's a real particular message for somebody here. And here's that one that was kind of separate from those. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran. Okay. Gosh, guys. Let's put this here with the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. I'll always be picking you up when you're down. I found a way, first aid kit. Interesting, when this is coming down, it really is a lot about healing here. And it can be that somebody too in particular is going through something here. But it is just what you think. For both of you too, but yeah, it might not be repairable for some of you, I know. Here and this now, I mean, you can still be connected and have that and not be together. It's just always have this connection. Okay, where we have two here. I will beg my way into your garden. Yeah, there's the cycling that we thought, or we felt, that I kept seeing actually in the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I will beg my way into your garden and then I'll break my way out. When it rains, just to get back to a place where I started, so I can want you back all over again. I don't really understand. I don't trust myself, John Mayer. Yeah, and that's the other thing. For some of you, there's this jealousy going on, and so you might even be putting stuff out to that they'll see. Anyway, that's not going to be for everyone, but that's also kind of that feeling of the cycling of having the jealousy bringing them back in, which is not going to last. Interesting. Did you guys see that light? I just saw that here. Wow. Okay. Okay, look. Is it going to stay or is it going to go out again? All right. Yeah, you know, I have to say the connection to spirit has been really intense lately, so this doesn't surprise me. I always have a lot of crazy light problems around my whole life. Yeah, so anyway, in this particular reading, it's strong. You're always in my head. You're always in my head. You're always in my head. Always in my head, Coldplay. Now, I want to tell you that this is your person, and it can be for sure, but it's also you. Here, I'm putting it with the partnership card. Yeah, because we see that. But look, that Hermit card, the Hangman energy, for some of you, your person, well, your person I feel is already out of that Hermit card energy, but for some of you, you're still in it, or the Hangman energy here. We see it in the Ten of Swords. And that is that go with the flow message for you. Okay, these are the last two coming down, and then we're going to get another deck. So find your shelter in my arms. Find your shelter in my arms. Shelter, Luca Fagali, okay? All right, guys, and we have here Opalite. Hello. Okay, I always try to watch the camera, but you know, I've just been so into readings lately and I'm forgetting, so apologies. I don't know if this came through. I'm not going to go look now, so I'm just going to reread it. So find your shelter in my arms. Find your shelter in my arms, Luca Fagali. Okay, and this is the second. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken. But I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. Fields of gold sting. That is that also that Knight of Swords energy coming through. Somebody here coming in and kind of saying maybe what you want to hear. And the cycling we know is here for many of you. So whether you're going to hear them out. Here is going to be different for everybody here, but yeah, it's like promises. And I'm also putting that here with the partnership card, the you going with the flow with yourself, guys, and coming out of your head, which we also saw here, and that Six of Wands. Okay, yeah, let me just get a few from the more channeled song messages deck. Then we're going to move on to love messages. Well, there's a moon high, moon up high. Well, there are birds, birds to fly. Well, there is you, a you and I can be sure that I love you. Yeah, I love you. Oh, excuse me. Etta James, Trust in Me, written by Jean Schwartz, Milton Auger. Yeah, that trust in me here. We saw that. That's hard. I feel like that's going to be hard for some of you. That's coming through quite strong. As I said, we know that with the Seven of Wands, so we're not going to go into that more. But also here, I swear in the days still left will walk in the fields of gold. I don't trust myself, John Mayer. The cycling here. They're really kind of trying to win you over here. Okay, I'm going to set it down in these messages. Love of my life. Don't leave me. Love of my life, Queen, Freddie Mercury. Interesting. Yeah. For some of you, you might have put something out, as I said, of somebody else. And it can be that there is. I felt that from the very beginning here. Not for everybody, but okay. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. We belong together. I'm going to put that here with that Six of, actually, no, that belongs here with the Six of Cups. I was scared. Okay, yeah, we already know that. We talked about it with the moon card energy, and also, wow, look, it flipped right over on the High Priestess here. Really strong messages for you to trust yourself and your intuition here, guys. We also see that fear still in the Knight of Swords, but I'm going to put this here with the Three of Swords because we can't really get it. Everything's covered up here. I will never give up on us. That can also be some persistence coming through with that Seven of Wands there. Although you're quite strong with the boundaries. Please wait for me. That's going to go here with the Six of Wands and the kind of drifter card. I'm always with you. No, that's too many, but look, you saw that, so that's yours. My world changed when I met you. Putting that with the love of my life. I feel like I can hear some eye rolls. Please never give up on us. It's all my fault is where that's going. You were so good to me, yeah. We didn't see a lot of balancing come through here, but we do see that with the High Priestess. And yeah, I'm afraid you will reject me for sure. I also, that energy is quite strong over by the Six of Wands and the partnership. Also part of that fear that we see in the Knight of Swords, and also the fear of the Six of Wands. That block I feel is you, but there is a little fear there too from your person coming through. You deserve so much more. Acknowledging something some of you are saying. I'm waiting for the right time. That be also here, that Six of Wands. It can be. There's a lot coming through with the Six of Wands for you today. My heart is yours. And that Six of Wands, as you know, is Leo energy. Remember, guys, when I talk about the energies, it's not just automatic. That, oh, okay, if I didn't hear that, my person's not here. Not the case. It can be your person, can be you, or what's in your chart, but it's also a lot about the energy. So when I'm telling you here with the Six of Wands, Leo energy, it's the energy around that fiery Leo energy of somebody here kind of wanting to, wanting something, kind of wanting to win, so to speak, kind of win you over. There's different energies. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Okay, we're going to do a last chance. Last chance. I feel your energy. Let's get one more because that kind of didn't feel connected. I know. It just didn't feel like, just that is. Yeah, okay. I received your telepathic messages. All right, guys, telepathy going between the two of you. We're going to get a Moonology card, and I'm going to use it as kind of a table, and we're going to get some numbers and letters for you today. Thank you, spirit guides. Oh, wow. Angels and ancestors, that is yours. And let's get some numbers here. Numbers and letters. Okay, we're going to start with the letters, initials, locations. There's an L. There's a little something on there, a little piece of fur. L, E. Oh, that landed on the Hermit card. Interesting. F. Virgo energy there. B. M. There's another F. Y. There's another L. Interesting. Is there an A here already? No, there's an A. Okay. And what else is here? An H, an N. Do we have an N here? No. And a Z, which kind of actually look like an N. Look what's interesting here that was in the numbers and letters. That key, woo, gosh, you guys, what, and also kind of in direct, not kind of, but direct connection with that High Priestess card. Something being revealed here, something needing to be looked at, but we already know that, and I feel like that's you trying to decide. Saw the fear there when your person, but with that High Priestess energy here, guys, that what happens when you use a key to unlock a door? There's something else coming in. There's something, a place you haven't gone. There's something in there. There's something to see here. So that's really directly connected to the High Priestess here. I'm going to put that down. Now let's look and see if you got any angel messages and numbers here. I'm going to put what... Yeah, you did. Okay. It looks like you have... Oh, interesting. Okay. You're like, come on already. I'll put the ones down that don't have a message necessarily attached. Dates, locations can be with any of the numbers, but we'll read your angel messages. So there's a 1, a 3, and a 4. We're going to start with the lowest number first. Look, there are 2 2s there. That's a master number, first of all. And that can be about second chances here, guys. And your person's goal of that, wanting a second chance here. And whether you're going to offer it to. And it can be for some of you. I want to tell you, things can always be vice versa. So if you're still here and you feel like there are particular messages that were vice versa, then that is how it is for you. But there we go. And look, interesting. We talked about the balance kind of coming in at the end, and that those 2 6s are about being out of balance here. For some of you, that is the case because that message came through strong of letting go, letting God, letting Goddess, going with the flow here, kind of being in that 10 of Swords, needing to get another perspective and hop on over here to that Hangman energy. We got the also kind of the decluttering your mind card. There's a lot of stuff going on here, that imbalance. I feel like that's for you. I don't feel it in the connection. It can be the past energy of the connection, but it's kind of quiet now. So has been, but that feels like your message. And the last look, I love this for you. There are 3 8s here. This is being in unity, I want to tell you, with the universe. I love that for you. Really, that High Priestess energy also, as we talked about, that go with the flow that came through really early on for you here, guys. And the Hermit energy as well. That's for you in particular. I love that. I feel that with your person too, but I really feel that for you. Reader 1. Reading 1. Okay, that is, let's look at your Moonology card here. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. All right, guys. Well, that is just not particularly surprising, is it? And yeah, just going to send this here. We know that. It's very clear here. Also, for some of you that are going to continue, there are some challenges, some forgiveness here. It's the 6 of Cups energy. That's pretty deep, guys. We won't go into it anymore. Reading 1, that is your reading. Please remember to always trust yourself. Tap into your intuition and your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. Bye, reading 1. Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, reading 2. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet with me, Chris. Hello, and welcome if you're new to the channel, and welcome to your messages from your person. Pick a card today. Now we're shuffled and ready to go. Just want to say hello. Welcome back to our beautiful double swans who have been recharging both under the full moons, under the full moon eclipse, and charging overall. They're back. They're not going to be in every reading. I'm going to be, as always, going where I'm drawn, but here they are. Just a couple of things. If you haven't watched the intro, please remember this is a general reading, and it can feel like a private reading, but it can also be there are particular messages and particular decks for you. Take what is for you and let the rest go. What you see is not what you get, guys. I have a lot of decks over here shuffled. Oracle, more love and song messages, moon cards, angel cards, tarot cards. So we'll see. I really just have where I feel drawn and shuffled and ready to go, and then we'll see what comes in. Now, this is definitely wanting to be in your reading today. It kept falling out. And also opalite, somebody wanting to communicate. This is Cancer, Libra energy. However, what's really interesting here is amethyst was also kind of competing with opalite to come into the reading. So this is some more Libra energy, but also Aries are quite strong. Taurus as well. But this is the stone of love, as you know, and can come through a lot about, well, forgiveness, but also just protecting your heart here. So we'll see what's going on, but I know what is here. It kept coming down, so this belongs in your reading. This is the Emperor card, guys. Aries energy. There are some more Aries energy. Interesting. So Aries was kind of pushing its way into the reading. I want to remind you, when we talk about energies, it can be you, can be your person, what's in your chart, but it's also a lot about the energy surrounding that particular zodiac sign. So don't worry if you think, well, I'm not hearing my person. It's really what is resonating for you and how it's coming through for you. Okay, with our double swans, of course, we are going to be getting some overall energy cards again. We'll look at those in a minute. But to begin your reading, we're going to be selenite, by the way. There's some more Taurus energy. It's very glowy today. Well, not glowy here, but it's glowy over here. All right, very high vibrational, guys. We're going to be getting Shaman's Dream Oracle card as your overall energy card. Then we will get you and your person's overall energy. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please have an overall energy card for today's reading for anyone who has arrived here in regard to the person and the connection they have arrived here for today? We welcome your guidance and we thank you. Okay, here we go. That is your overall energy card. Cosmic Womb. Wow. Oh, wow. The Divine Feminine. Yeah, guys, it's a 6 here. Wow. Okay. Well, we had the Divine Masculine wanting to be in this reading. So this is a very, turning out to be one of those readings. So already we're going to see where it takes us. Of course, we have a ways to go. But here we go, guys. This connection, not surprising. Okay, we're going to set this here. So this might come back into the reading. I don't really know. We have a lot to get through. We'll just see where I'm drawn, but let's get your reading down. Actually, wait a second. Let's get your overall energy. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have the overall energy, please, for our person here today, seeking clarity, answers, what they're seeking? Can we have their overall energy? Keep in mind, guys, that these overall energies can be reversed. That was the case with reading 1. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have the overall energy for our watcher's person, for the person they have arrived here for today and the connection? Okay, so let's get them turned over and see if they're in fact reversed or if they're coming down the way they're coming down. Wow, you're reading already here. Interesting. Look at that Empress energy. Yeah, that is definitely being reversed. This is interesting how this is working. Now we have, look at that, we have the Emperor card here. Also really close to what is in my readings if you watch them. If you don't, this is the naughty corner. It's energy where your person will go. Of regret and maybe about ghosting or breadcrumbing can also be really quite beautiful cards come down. We'll talk more about it later, but look, it's over here. And this is your energy here, and that's definitely yours. The divine feminine is here, the divine masculine and the divine feminine again. Also in the Emperor card here, guys, I want to tell you with that Ankh, it's also the divine feminine and the divine masculine both come through. So, double whammies here. Oh my gosh, okay. And also, I do really feel the communication between you, well, we already know it's been stagnant, but it's going to be opening up. And as we know with the Empress card as well, really is all about growing really anything and everything. That's what I want to tell you. Look, it's right next to the divine masculine, to the Emperor. We have the divine feminine here as the overall energy card. So this is a real particular reading. And the Fool card here, which is moving on over to your person here. Really wanting to take another chance, guys, in this connection, but what is holding them back? Let's see what is going on. Okay, we're just going to get right in. Look, this is being left behind. And okay, I was going to say there's another one, but that's it. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide anyone who has arrived here today in regard to their connection and the person they have arrived here for? We welcome your guidance and we thank you. Okay. Yeah, it just got pushed off. So I thought it might be okay. Interesting here. By the way, we are looking at, I always mix it up, my brain sometimes. Wade Smith, Borderless Tarot, to begin the reading, and of course Shaman's Dream Oracle. And as always, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages and channeled song messages. This is being pushed off. We will be looking at more as we move along, see what wants to come in. Okay. All right, there we go, guys. So let's get started here. We have your overall energies. Reading two. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles here. Interesting. Yeah, somebody wanting, I feel like, to take a chance, but also here, don't think that they were doing the work before. The Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. And I want to tell you, look, there's that Fortress here. So this is about the journey of love. Somebody here coming in, taking that chance. Look at that. And are they going to be doing the work? Look what was right below it. The Six of Pentacles. So are they telling us that do we see here the past energy or the now energy? It's feeling kind of now here. So I feel like for some of you, yeah, we know that your person was breadcrumbing you and they might still be now. That's, yeah. And interesting. Yeah, that doesn't always come through, but that Six of Pentacles, first of all, Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy. We do feel that breadcrumbing here that was going on, and I feel like it's still happening right now. Also, now with that scale, this is a Taurus card, Taurus energies. So remember that doesn't mean that your Taurus or your person is, or it's in the charts, but it can be. But it's not the point. It's the energy here. And this, but we see the scales. That's what I wanted to tell you. And for me, that is the Justice card, Libra energy as well, kind of buried in there. Can't even be a Taurus and a Libra I'm talking to. Won't be for everybody. But here, guys, that imbalance is really strong in this connection of your person not giving what you were giving. And that's also what we're seeing here in this first placement. It's telling us that you were giving more here on this journey of love together. And look, there are 5 pentacles here, and it's on this tree, guys. This is the coming off, well, the tree of life here, and it's staying there. And there's 5 pentacles, and 5 is a number of change. Is it going to change, or are you changing your mind about not giving so much here? Because there is a real strong imbalance. We can see that. And by the way, I'm feeling the Justice card here today. That is really strong twin flame soulmate energy. Twin flame energy in particular. But guys, they're very different. I'm not going to go into that. And you know, if you're not on that journey, let that go. It doesn't mean the reading is not for you. I just always acknowledge twin flames. And this is a real particular reading too, where they're just coming through through really strong how connected you are to your person. And that twin flame energy coming through here very strong with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. But either way, you and your person reading too are very connected. I also see the imbalances here. And is that still going on? All right. Wow. The Three of Cups, guys. This is Cancer in energy. And whoa, somebody turning that over. Wow. A lot about the soul contract here. Whew, okay, and it could be that there might even have been other people involved, in particular feminine energy. That's not going to be for everybody here, but this is right in the partnership placement. And the other thing about the Three of Cups, it can also be a little bit of a reunion energy, not for everybody here, but it is in the partnership placement. The Queen of Swords, but boy, if that's going to happen, or just even touching into that here with the Queen of Swords, there's going to need to be some honesty. Look at this. Not only is the imbalance here, but somebody not telling the truth. And part of that truth that is coming through quite strong. Can I get to this? Here is that Emperor energy of somebody hiding their feelings. Your person here, guys, hiding their feelings. Yeah, that can't be the case. And I want to tell you too, with that sword, that really is, well, that's transactional. And it's also about the clarity here. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. Move this over. The Ace of Swords. Woo, yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody here is really having a wake-up call in luck here. It's got that sword on that laurel wreath. It's kind of been jacked up, the wrong thing to say, but that's what it feels like. And look what came down again. Yeah. Oh, wow, guys. This is very goosebumpy. The Fool card here has been echoed in this reading, and this is, as you know, a major arcana, and it's the overall energy from your person. So this is really a strong energy here. Somebody has been thinking about wanting to offer some clarity and have a reunion here. Now, I want to tell you, especially for those of you on a twin flame journey, reunion and union are different things. And for all of you here, reunion doesn't always mean, hey, we're getting back together here, but there is a really strong soul contract with you reading too. It can also be about just being in contact and connecting and talking again here. Somebody really wants that. And it's also feeling quite impulsive and fast with that sword energy. It's very transactional about this partnership and offering that clarity, but I also feel like they got the clarity and they're just sort of popping out of nowhere here. And it can even be too, yeah, a little bit of conflicting energy. And we see that here too. Look how interesting with that Queen of Swords right in the partnership placement. So can it also be that they're coming here with some truth? It can be. It can be. What is in the naughty corner? Whoo, wow, this was very prominent in reading 1. Guys, it's the Ten of Swords, and this is what I want to tell you. It is the end of a cycle, but it's also the Ten of Swords coming through Gemini energy here of your person acknowledging that. It's in the naughty corner. So this ended really something that was very, very painful. What is coming right below it? Okay, it's the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Yeah. Your person here, there's a lot going on in this particular corner here. And I'm getting, do you hear my voice? That Gemini Virgo energy is coming through. Somebody really wants to talk. This is the end of a cycle, guys. So your person, it's so interesting because reading 1, it was really about the reader, or excuse me, the person watching, needing some clarity. I feel like it's your person here coming and getting some clarity here. And also with that Queen of Wands, it is that wand energy. It is the fiery energy, excuse me, and the energy of love here. But look, so they're holding on. There are those leaves there, which are about change. But look, for me, that's always a little bit of Leo energy. And not always, but today it's super strong. Why? Because I do feel a little bit of arrogance here and some pride. We also see that in the Emperor card of your person hiding their feelings here. But you guys also have been really butting heads. And look, that little kitty can be can be a couple of things. It's protection for one, but also a little kitty is an amazing keeper of secrets. So it can be too that something that went on here in this partnership that ended it is about to be revealed, because we see that with the Queen of Swords, that is needing to be here. Then we see somebody coming in there with the Eight of Swords. Who is that somebody? That's your person. We see that here with the Fool card being echoed here. They may have even behaved foolishly, but that Fool card energy of your person here really wanting to come in and offer this clarity quite impulsively. And boy, do they need to. Boy, is there some truth here needing to come out. Now, when birds are coming into my readings, that's telling me that somebody here is needing or wanting to make heart lighter. And this is also a real strong symbol of twin flame ascension if you are on that journey. But guys, the secret, something here needs to come out, or some truth, and it looks like it will be, and it's in connection with what happened in this partnership here with this Ten of Swords. Your person having that clarity and just kind of quickly coming in, and we see that right underneath the Ace of Swords with the Fool card, as I said, and it being echoed. So it really is feeling quite fast here. And that reunion energy, again, doesn't always mean, hey, let's come back together and start over. It can be there's a really deep soul contract here with that Three of Cups, emotional, also some of that reunion energy there. But it can also be about talking again, or somebody just having a reunion in the sense that there's a lot that they know that they need to say to you, and that you've been waiting to hear here. And guys, this cosmic womb, the divine feminine, the twin flame energy is just undeniable here. And again, if you're not on that journey, that doesn't mean that this isn't your reading. I have to tell you, it's just a soul contract that you have with your person. It's a very intense connection spiritually. And for some of you, interestingly enough, reading one, you might want to go watch that if you are on a twin flame journey. Even if you're not, the Six of Cups was the very first placement there. And of course, that is Scorpio energy, but that is a very nostalgic energy. So it can be somebody you've known from your childhood, also some of you on a past life journey, but it's a strong spiritual connection, twin flame soulmate energy. So it can be that that's also your reading, or maybe that's your reading. But if you're resonating here, you probably will resonate with reading 1, 2. Okay, guys, I want to get a little bit of clarity. So we're going to bring back the soul deck and the sun soul deck. And yeah, I'm trying to see what I want some clarity on. I feel like here in that first placement, what is coming through quite strong. It's not just the imbalance, we see that, but whether or not this cycle here is continuing on, because we see that with the Eight of Pentacles. Now the 8 is an action number. It's considered a lucky number too, but it's an action, a number kind of accomplishing something. But there's also a lot of Gaia energy around the number 8, and that is healing energy here. So I feel like you've been working on healing also. And we see here with the 6 of Pentacles over that your person not giving a lot. We see that here, that ending, that whatever separated you, it's here in the naughty corner with your person. Let's get a little more insight is what I want to say to you, if this is still going on, or what could be going on. A little more insight with you or your person here, because you're both coming through quite strong. Okay, thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay, there's 2 there. And also this third one, no, okay, that's not for us. There's 3 is the most I'll take, guys. And generally that middle card is kind of telling us so what is going on. And we are kind of not necessarily clarifying. I just feel like I want to get a little more insight here. All right, we have the Princess of Wands here, sort of like the Prince of Wands. Wow, guys, and look at that cat on the shoulder here, this protective energy, holding on to that fiery wand, the energy of love here. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, that coming through here down as we look at the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands, and that change here. You're really needing this from your person, guys, especially if you're I don't know that everyone is going to come together, but you're definitely going to come together at least to talk. And that is something that I feel like you're needing if you're moving on. I kind of feel like some of you are yeah, moving on, but it's not going to be for everybody. And we do see that Queen of Swords, that you need something here. It's very fiery, and that's the energy of love, that super strong energy actually there. And what is going on here? Okay, we have the Strength card, Leo energy. There's some more of that 8. Yeah, you're needing it here. If you're going to have a reunion where you're going to be coming together here, I know that's not for everybody here, but even just opening up those wounds again. That's what I want to say, is opening up those wounds here. Your person's going to has a lot that they need to do. That's what I want to say. Honesty, the truth, that's really coming through strong. And that Leo energy coming through here too. Look, it's putting a hand in to the lion's mouth, and almost looking like they're going to bite it here. So I feel this energy coming from you too. It's been painful, but I feel that you're, I don't know, anger. Yeah, kind of. That anger is coming through here quite strong, but also that is that Leo energy, and that is an 8 again. And that is an action here. So I do feel like it's your person. You needing your person to talk here too, guys. Wow. And this is more healing energy around that 8. Again, there's a lot of Gaia energy there, and really with this particular card too, of taking care of yourself and loving yourself here. So interesting. Look at that. Now the Princess of Swords coming through. Gosh, you guys. Okay. Yeah, things are really, this is your person here. Excuse me. Wow, I have to tell you that reading 1 was the Knight of Swords. Was that? Yeah, that was the overall energy here. It's really quite similar in that reading. You might want to go and check that out. But look here, coming in with that clarity, just sort of flying in. Look, a divinely guided connection. We already know that. What are the swords? They are transactional, and it really is about some clarity here. Somebody really needing to offer it. I feel like they are. But it does feel like some hesitancy that has been going on for a while, but then it's going to just be like, here I am, here I come. And with that is going to need to come some truth. Some truth is going to need to come with that here. Okay, look, this was flipping off earlier, so I want to look at it. And I'm still a little bit confused here. So, because I do feel that this is a lot about the imbalance, but also the healing. You're in healing mode here. So if your person is going to be coming to you, I guess I just feel like there's a lot of expectations. Just remember that too, with the expectations for yourself. You know, you can only control you. That's what I want to say to you, that fate, guys, and destiny connecting with free will and choice and control, and controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't here. So I feel like you don't really know. That's also coming through for you with the Queen of Wands, with the kitty. Excuse me, I think the cards are kind of hiding a little. Is that kind of the unknown here, and that's also coming through. You are in protective mode, wanting to hear from your person, but there are some expectations there. So you may or may not get what you want. You may not be hearing what it is that you want. That's what I want to say to you here. Okay, so I'm done with this particular deck. It just feels it's time to move on. Yeah. What do I want to look at here? I don't feel like I need any more clarity in particular. So let's bring in some. Let's bring in an Enchanted Map Oracle card, and then we're going to look at some tea leaf fortune cards. I'm going to put those there. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors to have come down. Unexpected visitors. Yeah. Yeah, that is the, whoo, this is very goosebumpy. That is the Fool card energy, 1, and also the Ace of Swords, because it really is this impulsive energy here, guys. This reunion energy, it's impulsive. Look, it's vibrating here. And those mountains here, it's been challenging, and it still feels a little challenging because the swords don't always. I mean, there can be conflict around swords. That's what I want to say. Really mirroring and triggering each other big time here. And that conflict here is also showing us that in this particular card with the mountains here. But unexpected visitors, that's your person. And what is it about? Look, it's that little bunny. It's about the matters of the heart is a symbol for me. Also, of course, fertility here. We see that in the Empress card. So can it be for some of you that somebody is able to come in person and it's a union for twin flames? Maybe, but not real super strong. But reunion energy for whoever is here today is quite strong, and that can be just about talking as well. Somebody you haven't talked to in a while. This is the person you've come here for that you have been not talking to. Look, they're kind of peeking in here, and that is such strong full card energy. It's sort of like la 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 here, guys, and we see that. And also, again, that fertility here, kind of a new beginning. And that 5, that's what I wanted to tell you. That is a number of change. So yeah, your person is wanting to be in contact with you again. It looks here, and let's see what else is going on under here. And look, wow, this is not surprising. This protective energy that we felt coming through also, guys, you, look, you're still here, guys, but you're also, you have this umbrella protecting you from the rain, from, well, heartbreak. That is almost like the 3 of Swords is above you here, and that rain is coming down, look, and you have a little bird here, little messenger. So we know that message, and look, this is coming to a 3 here, this 39. That's about communication. So I do feel you're also a little bit kind of taking cover in some ways of what exactly, having a conversation, protecting yourself here. But this little bird of this messenger, but also when birds are coming into my reading, it really is about making your heart lighter and connecting with the divine here. And as I said, look, it's raining, as we know, and it really is about for me, right now in your reading, I'm seeing the 3 of Swords, and this heartbreak is what you're protecting yourself from. This little bird here wanting to make your heart lighter, they're protecting you. And we see that here in that Queen of Wands. Gosh, you guys. Okay, so we're going to set this down. Apologies for covering up your beautiful cards. It's going to get worse. If you are new to my channel, just a little friendly warning that it starts to get really full. Okay, we're going to look at some tea leaf fortune cards here. Are these yours? Yes, these 2 are yours. Opportunities are waiting for you, door. Okay, yeah, look at that, unexpected visitors. So I do feel that somebody here, and it can be a door knock for sure, but this can also be just about a message, because it can be coming in social media. A 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. All right, guys, when this is coming down in my readings, of course, we know it's about good luck and abundance and all that. This is your pick a card messages from your person love reading. So I do feel here too, well, we know, look at this, this connection together of talking also, but it's about serendipity and also spirit sending love your way. So whether that means you're coming together with your person or simply this person that you love here being sent back here with a message for you, that's real strong. I would say to you, today, that what comes through really strong here is a message, is somebody wanting to reach you and coming through the message. I'm going to put it here. Is that where I want to put it? Yeah, because I want to keep them together. Look at that. Whew, yeah, this divinely guided connection. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more here. Ooh, that was a flyer. Just a minute, guys. Let me get this and get it back here in your reading. Chain of events that will affect your life. Okay, guys, interesting. For me, that's also bringing up the Devil card, Capricorn energy here. Real connection here, and that 6 in connection with that. And I feel like really this is about the message that's coming through. And it can be even making some peace here, but wow, yeah, can be too for some of you that is going to lead to a being together, but I don't know that that's going to be for everyone in that message. Interesting here, because this is, this card here was just pushing itself off, and obviously everything has been shuffled, and this was in reading 1, muddled, unclear thinking forest here. Yeah, we see that here also. I think your person was in that energy, and some of you can be as well, but I don't really think so. I kind of feel like you're clear of mind. So I do feel like this was really more about your person's energy. I'm going to put this. Yeah, it can be though, because look, it's wanting to be here with the chain. I want to get this card here for you because it's been sitting off the deck. And every time I'm reaching, it just keeps going and getting like, please read me. So this is a moon reading card. So we're going to look at it. Eclipse in Sagittarius, successful after setback, growth. Whew, guys. All right, here we go. Look. Yeah. Whew, okay, so this is a very particular message. It can be too that this chain reaction events of this message that I really feel coming in, that is going to lead to some of you getting back together here. It's not going to be for everyone, but it's quite strong. And what was that? What did we have the eclipse in? I'm having a little bit of a brain fart right now. We just had an eclipse, as you know, if you're watching this, but these are timeless readings, so it can, it's not going to be the case for everybody, but that's just as I'm channeling for you. But look, this 33 here, guys, a master number. And look at that Empress card with the 3 here, the eclipse in Sagittarius, the success after setback. Wow, let's set this down. But where is the question? Let's move it over here. Wait a second. I don't want to move this too much. Okay. Also, the other thing I want to tell you, master number, but anything is possible. And look at that, chain of events will affect your life. And I really feel like it's going to start in a message here. Look, gosh, and it does feel very fiery, but also very quick, a little bit conflicting too here, rushed, kind of out of nowhere. That's what I want to say, impulsive. There's a very impulsive energy. I kind of want to put your Empress card with this growth card, but we're going to leave it there. Okay, what do I want to look at now? I'm just sort of looking around. I think we're clear, guys. We're going to move on to Love Messages, Channeled Love Messages Volume 2. By the way, Aquarius energy coming through here with this amethyst, really helping to clear the mind. And what's really interesting is that forest energy of that cluttered mind did come through. So it can be for some of you, this is a real particular message for you that you might be overthinking. Yeah, okay, so I'm putting that there. And look, this is being pushed off. Whew, yeah, this is not surprising. Look at this, your reading. My gosh, you guys, with the Emperor coming down really from the very beginning, wanting to be in your reading as I was preparing for your reading. The Cosmic Wound, Divine Feminine being your overall Shaman Stream Oracle energy card. The Empress card, also knowing that the Divine Feminine is here in this particular Emperor card as well. Who, talking about this love in your path, this is definitely your person. And this is my serendipity sign, guys, this 4-leaf clover and love being put in your path. So it can be for some of you too, that's going to, there can be a serendipitous situation with your person, but I feel like more that's about how you already came together in the first place. But wow, reading 2. Okay. What is here? I love you. All right. Yeah. I'm putting that here with your, okay, these 2 just got pushed off. These are yours. It's all my fault. Where do I want to put that? Yeah, look, putting that with that 6 of Pentacles, and I dream about a future with you. Okay. Actually, I want to put this here because it belongs there. And where do I want to put this? Here. I think I want to put this, excuse me, guys. I know it gets a little bit nuts around here, right? Okay, let's do this. I want to put this with the Ace of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Yeah, and that serendipity, kind of want to stick that together as well. Okay, there we go. Let's continue on. If you ever feel like, wow, the way that just was like static electricity in my hand. If you ever feel that you're sending the message, please go with that. I'm in you and you in me. Who, guys, this reading is very connected spiritually here, okay? The 2 of you are very connected. I do feel we're going to be seeing, oh wait, this was kind of coming out and I almost pushed it back in. Some telepathic message cards later because I am feeling that strongly here. I feel like my chest will burst open. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of fiery energy here, but also that card before was a lot of static electricity. I hope you still love me. I think so. Okay. Gonna be for everybody, but I love you more than I have ever found a way to say to you. That is the Emperor card coming through so strongly here because your person was really hiding their feelings. And I do feel like they still kind of are, guys, here. And that's part of why it's so impulsive. And we see the Fool card being echoed twice because it's sort of like not just getting the opportunity, but the impulse to come, but needing the opportunity too, because I feel like for everybody here, I feel like it's your person also hasn't had the opportunity. That's what I want to say. I feel like they're going to take the opportunity with that Fool's card being echoed twice here, and with that Ace of Swords, that it's going to be like really fast, almost like where did that come from type of thing, like a message coming in or a knock on the door, that sort of thing. And maybe leading to more for some of you, because we see that with that chain of events. When you know, you know. Wow, that is the Serendipity card coming through again here. Okay, yeah, I'm moving things around. It just happens. All right, there it is again. Okay, we're going to move on actually to another deck, guys. Channeled Love Messages deck. 2 coming down at once quickly. When something good happens, I immediately want to write you. Yeah, but I feel also too that some of you are, there is a real strong, with the Queen of Wands, we saw that kind of battle of wills going on here too. And may have been putting out sort of that fiery energy, protection energy too, that we see here of just, yeah, protecting yourself. We see that also here in the protecting treasure, your heart. We are fated connection. All right, this doesn't surprise me because look at your reading with the Emperor, with the Empress, with the Cosmic Wound, Divine Feminine. Yeah, it's just not surprising. And fate and destiny do meet here with free choice, with choices and free will, excuse me. And there is a strong controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. And there is this feeling here that there's an opportunity that I feel like your person might be taking to send you a message here. We do see the hurt. It's in kind of the naughty corner, so they're recognizing that. I do feel like you've been in healing mode. We've seen that. I've been feeling that quite strongly for you coming out of the Eight of Pentacles, and also, of course, the Strength card. Really strong in healing mode, and really triggering and marrying each other. And you can even see that with the hand kind of going in the lion's mouth here, sort of like, don't bite my hand off. Geez, that kind of message there. Okay. Let's see what else is wanting to come down in your channeled love messages. Those are too many, or are they? Let me see. I'm getting it together so you can be mine. Yeah, no, look, there's 3. That's okay. We're going to take these and we're going to move on to song messages. That middle card is usually telling me what is going on, and it is the most that I'll take. Thinking of you gets me through. Okay. We see that door opening here. Unexpected visitors. The growth. Gosh, you guys, this reading, it does really have a lot of reunion energy, and it can be that conversation leads to more. It's not going to be for everyone, but it is strong for a lot of you. But definitely a message and talking, that's quite strong. I think of you so much that I see you everywhere I go. Our souls are forever connected. It says ours, but it should say our souls. Okay, I'm going to put that. I hope you can see that okay. All right, let's move on to channeled song messages. Amethysts have been so strong in my readings lately, wanting to come in. The most recent twin flame, depending on when you're watching this, but it was really strong. Reading 1, it was really strong. And Amethyst is Aquarius energy, but Pisces is quite strong, and Aries, as well as Scorpio, Cancer, and Cap come through. But it really is about helping to clear the mind. So it's interesting with that Cluttered Mind Forest card coming down, which was also in reading 1, and the Amethyst here, and another Amethyst, and making peace, guys. When an instrument comes into my reading, it really is about making peace and harmony with somebody too, because a lot of things were left unsaid in this connection. A lot of things. There's a lot of peeking in on each other. There's a lot of battle of will here going on. There's love here, but there's self-preservation, like protection. Look at this, in this very spiritual connection. There is very strong twin flame and or soulmate energy here. And I say that because they're very different. I won't get into it, but twin flames, as you know, it's one soul split, and soulmates different. And everyone, you can have more than one soulmate, and it can be non-romantic. And your twin flame can be a soulmate, but it can also, you're here and you're not resonating with any of that. Don't worry, but a really strong connection. Either way, needing to make peace with each other, it's quite strong, and it's gonna, I think, come through in a channeled song message here. So let's see what's going on. Now, these are direct songs from your person, but if you feel, look, it just dropped. We'll look at that in a second. If you feel that you're sending the song, please go with that. Then that is how it is meant to be for you. There is a strong musical connection here, is what I want to say in this reading. So it can be you're a musician, your person's a musician, but also playlists and keeping them, and even still adding to them. Communicating through music. The connection to music energy is strong in this reading too. So I really feel like these are particular pay attention to messages. Now, it can be that your song is coming down for the two of you, but it can also be a song of relevance for you. And it can be, of course, the sentiment behind a song of missing someone, forgiving, offering it, asking for it, the truth. And there can be messages in here that I can't even decipher because they're between the two of you. Things that you might resonate with that come through in a name or a location or an artist or a color, or whatever that is, guys. So be on the lookout because I'm feeling a really strong energy of something here. This is also being pushed off as I say it. That needs to come through. Let's look at this one first. I'm not the kind to try to tell you lies, but the truth is you've been hiding from it too. Hold my heart, Sarah Bareilles. Yeah, that is that Queen of Swords energy. Whoo, here, coming through. That Emperor card was the very first card, and I feel like somebody hiding their feelings. And the truth coming out has also been strong here. And somebody needing that, some kind of secretive energy. Here, a little bit like not really sure what's going on energy. So somebody is kind of calling somebody out to look, and you can kind of see it also in the Strength card. Here with that hand kind of being bit as somebody is communicating or wanting communication. Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up. I won't give up, Jason Mraz. All right, guys. Wow. Okay. What's going on here? This is yours. Please forgive me if I act a little strange, for I know not what I do. Feels like lightning running through my veins every time I look at you. Please forgive me, David Gray. That's super strong here. Interesting too about the sort of like, yeah, but you're not saying something too, because we do see that in the Queen of Wands, that sort of butting of the heads a little bit here, the pride and ego, but this apology coming down too. Yeah, because you're really protecting your heart here. Reading two. And I see that 10 of Swords. Your person has kind of been sitting on that information though. They know, but they've been in that hiding their feelings a little bit, proud. Yeah. Also, something else going on in their life. I didn't mean to make you cry. I love you, Billie Eilish. Yeah, as I say that, look, I keep saying the 10 of Swords. Why am I saying that? It's the 9 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Right? Yeah, I think I'm saying that. No, it's the 10 of Swords. Okay, interesting. All right, well, the 9 of Swords just made its way into your reading. What was that just happened? Wow, I think it's in connection to this. I didn't mean to make you cry. That is why, because I was seeing the 9 of Swords and I was thinking, no, you're imagining it. It's already here. No, I was seeing that. That's the Gemini energy, and that's the number of completion too. It's sort of like, well, it's here with that 10. It's sort of like you can't go, can't take, it doesn't go any further than that is what I want to tell you. But also attainment, fulfillment, and that 9 of Swords that I'm seeing here. And that's your person, guys. offering that, recognizing it too. Look, I didn't mean to make you cry. So that can be coming through in the message here from your person. And that's Gemini energy, by the way. This is a flyer. Sail away with me, honey. I put my heart in your hands. Sail away with me, honey, now, now, now. Sail away with me. What will be, will be. I want to hold you now, now, now. Sail away, David Gray. All right. Whew, that's very goosebumpy. Can be too. Yeah, this impulsive energy is somebody that it does lead to a lot more. It's going to be for everybody, but wind, boats, ships, that sort of thing are coming into my reading. Even the helms, the steering wheels, it really is about somebody giving a lot of thought about the direction here. And it can also be that dreaming and that it's not able to happen, but for some of you, yeah. Now I know I've met an angel in person. Perfect Ed Sheeran. We're going to look at another deck. This last one. The Lumineers, nobody knows. Love is deep as the road is long and moves my feet to carry on. It beats my heart when you are gone. Okay, I'm going to move this because I want to take this spot. We will look at some Aquarius energy, but also some Sagittarius energy too. So let me put this here. We're going to look at more channeled song messages reading too. These two are coming down. Fly, 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 high against the sky. So high I almost touch the sky. Thank you, thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings. The wind beneath my wings. Why did I felt like tongue-tied there? Bette Midler, written by Jeff Silber, Larry Henley. Yeah, your person acknowledging that. You've been there for them too, and that is that soul connection here between you. That, gosh, you guys, the High Priestess, the Empress and the Emperor. What is going on here? That the way that they're making their way into your reading is amazing. The High Priestess was in reading one, guys. So yeah, that is here, but I'm not surprised by that. The secrets, the mystery around that, and the need to trust your intuition. But I feel like you are here. That's already come through. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my feet, case of you, Joni Mitchell. Wow. Yeah, when this card comes through, this is a very deep connection. Make sure you listen to this original song by Joni Mitchell if you haven't here. This isn't for everyone, but I just want to tell you, I was seeing the Devil card earlier, so I do feel that for some of you there is a connection to, this addiction type of thing, okay? It's not going to be for everyone, but that is coming through here. It can also be what's keeping somebody back or was. Not for everyone, but that message needed to come through. Okay, let's look, here we go. Just flipping right down. Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were. The way we were, Barbara Streisand. Okay, some echoing here with that particular artist who is quite sentimental. There are three here. It's the most I'll take. What is going on with that middle card? A winding road, a heavy load. Is nothing new to see. We know that through the bad times, I'll have you and you'll have me. Aretha Franklin, united together. That's the other thing too. Guys, there's a lot of missing, just talking here that's coming through. When you came my way, you brightened every day with your sweet smile. Sade, ordinary love. Love of my life, don't leave me. Love of my life, Queen, Freddie Mercury. Yeah, gosh. Here for some of you. Okay, guys. That's also, like I said, this impulsive energy, that Fool card echoing twice. Very impulsive too with that Ace of Swords. And there is a lot of that going on, but some of you might just, I do feel that energy of other people too. And we see that serendipitous energy is quite strong here also, of spirit putting love in your path. So yeah, it can be some of you have that going on now, but your person is still on your mind, but that can also be your person. And we see also here, this particular energy, it's almost like, these are the change here we see on the leaves, but from far away, it was looking to me also like a wreath, but we already know that here. Okay, and again, that it really just feels like a message, guys. It can lead to more, but that feels really strong. I do feel you're in that protective mode. The Tarot Closet love messages, direct messages to you from your person. If you feel you're sending them, look, so many songs remind me of you. Yeah, this isn't surprising because, like I said, the musical connection here, reading 2, is really strong. It's very strong in your reading today. Look at that. All right. It's super strong. We will be together again someday. I kind of want to put this here with this growth card, with this eclipse in Sagittarius. Don't ever change. These two, actually. I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, but we see that too. That's why it feels so rushed, and that why it'll just be like this out of nowhere. You are never far from my mind. And that unexpected visitors, look, and it wanted to be right here with the Fool card. Sorry, guys, I'm having to cover a lot of cards here. That happens. You're the love of my life. Who is sending this? Who is sending this? Okay, yeah, I'm putting that, I think it's your person. I'm putting that here with the Emperor card, and between the Emperor and the Empress here, that divine feminine masculine energy. Excuse me, that was my stomach, guys. I love you. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow, guys. And this one, not wanting to be seen. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. Interesting. Kind of turned over. There's a flipper and a flyer. You have changed me for the better. I really want to see you. Yeah, we see that in the Fool card. That echoing, wow, this just kind of flipped all over my heart and then back down again. You are perfect. I could listen to your voice all day and night. There we go again. Some of you are definitely musicians, singers, but this is also about conversations here. This is a particular kind of reading too. My world changed when I met you. Yeah, that's really strong here. My heart is yours. Okay, this is a really particular connection. Yeah, somebody here, that Fool card, taking that chance impulsively. That's too many cards, but this is yours. Here with that Ace of Swords, you were so good to me. Okay, look, this is the last one. We're going to get a, what do we want to get here, guys? Let's get an animal spirit card. Spirit animal. And we're going to get some numbers and letters. You are my biggest wish. Okay, yeah, really particular reading. Look at that. You know, also, look, there's one here flipping off already. That's it. I want to tell you, my, I'll try to post a picture. My garden is full of dandelions and like so many wishes, and it's been on my mind for about the last 24 hours about it, and I've been thinking a lot about you guys. So I believe that that is for you here with my biggest wish. Really super connected here. Yeah, I'll try to remember to post a picture. We're not going to look at this yet. We're going to get some numbers and letters. So we're going to get the letters down first. There's a U, can be locations or names, a G, a Y, an N, a B, L, whoop, a number already wanting to come in here, a W, but it almost looks like an M, doesn't it? There's another Y. Yeah, can also be some questions there. Look, an H. Okay, oh my gosh, look, interesting. This was here in it. This has been happening a lot lately. I clean it out and then they end up in there still. It's a horse. That action of movement here, guys. A little bit of humility around that too. Interesting, because we did not get any of the knights here coming in. So here it is. That's not surprising. that humility around it, and that horse coming in here, guys. Also, it does connect with work here. So somebody acknowledging too that it was imbalanced, but we know that from the Six of Pentacles. Okay, I'm just here trying to organize the numbers to put together what our angel messages, and we'll read those. So let's first read, I'll put the numbers down that aren't, all numbers can be anniversaries or birth dates, but these are not coming down as angel messages. A 0 and a 1. Let's see, a 4, a 6, and an 8. Okay. Look, you have 2 7s here. So this is, you're on the right track. And I want to tell you something. Here in Austria, we write our 1s like that. So that can also be 2 1s here. Master number and about new beginnings. And that does not surprise me at all. And look what else is here. I love this for you reading too. It's very goosebumpy. Look, 3 3s. It means your guides are working for you. And that's bringing you guys together here in this reading. We know this is a fated connection. We know we have the Emperor and the Empress. We know that in this particular Emperor card, the Divine Feminine also comes through. And your overall energy is the Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. So it's really doubled for both of you, echoed here, what kind of reading this is. This is just not surprising to me. Really watch reading 1 if you're resonating, because I think it might be for you too. But new beginnings here for sure, guys. Wow, your guides are working, and I feel like they're working to get you guys back together here. Okay, let's get these down and let's see what is going on. The Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you. Wow, okay, I want to tell you something. The Scarab Beetle also works to move things out of the way here. That is coming to a 7. So this is about your person, about the past. And assessing where things are for sure. I think you've been doing that. Your person has been as well. And I want to tell you that fated connection comes through really strong here. That fated connection, fate and destiny meeting with free will and choice. Controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't here. With that fated connection, but that Scarab Beetle look moving, also moving toward the sun there, guys, and helping to move those obstacles out of the way for you. Magic works through you. We saw with those 3 3s that you are being guided. That is spirit. It's the universe, guys. That's spirit guidance there. Wow. I love this for you. This is beautiful. And look, I want to show you something before I end the reading. That is I want to say a butterfly there. Look, do you see that? But from a distance, I have really bad eyes. It looked like a guitar. It's not a guitar, but you know, my intuition is really highly activated, and especially, of course, in your readings. And I do feel a super strong connection here to music. So it's a butterfly. We see the transformative energy too, but that's a particular message for someone. I just need that to come through. Okay, reading 2, that's all for your reading. I wish you love, light, all good things. And please remember to trust yourself, tap into your intuition, and trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. Bye, reading 2. Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, reading 3. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. My name is Chris. So we're shuffled and ready to go, but there are a few things that I want to say to you. First of all, if you haven't watched the intro, and even if you have, just a kind of little message to remember that this is a general reading. While it can feel like a very private reading, it can also be that there are particular messages and particular decks at particular times. Now we're starting today with Waite Smith, Borderless Tarot, and we're going to get a Shaman's Dream Oracle card as the overall energy card. And as always, the Tarot Closet channeled love and channeled song messages. But I have quite a few decks over here to the right of me that we will be bringing into the reading today. So we'll see where we go. And as you can see, I have brought back, at least for now, I'm going to just do what I always do, which is just go with where I'm guided, where I feel I want to go. Right now, we are here with our double swans back. They have been energizing. They have been getting moon baths, all kinds of stuff going on here. So they wanted to be in your latest twin flame reading, by the way. If you're on a twin flame journey, I do have twin flame readings down below. And they're wanting to be hearing your pick a card today, messages from your person. So we'll see down the line. Remember, I do have playlists there for all zodiac signs. So if you want to watch your sign, your person sign, and well, your sun, moon, rising, whatever you can watch, I do recommend rising and sun, I know, to get a better overall view of what is happening in this connection. And also, of course, more pick a cards. Now, look, these were coming down as I was shuffling for, well, it just revealed itself for your reading. The Wisdom of the Oracle card wanting to be in your reading. Look, this Yang card here, masculine energy. And look, there's that one, guys, this new beginnings here, some potential and some opportunity. Also, it can be for you. It's what I want to tell you. Maybe, could be that some of you might be making the first move here. Maybe you already have, maybe sent a message, but to a masculine. So it's going to be for everybody, but it did come through. So we're going to put it, actually, I'm going to put it over here. Today is what I'm feeling. Okay, and then this also came out, this tea leaf fortune card, horseshoe. We know horseshoe is about good luck, and what do horses belong on? A horse. A horse, of course, is a horse. How is that song going? Well, there we go. That is wanting to come into your reading. So can be somebody is on the move here. Let's see. Are they moving in, moving out? Is that you taking a chance? What's going on? Let's get your overall energy card. Reading 3. Did I call you reading 2? Because you're reading 3. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide anyone here today in regard to the connection and the person they have arrived here for? We welcome your guidance and we thank you. And overall, Shaman's Dream Oracle card, please. Overall energy. Okay, is this it? No, that's more than we are looking for. We need a real, there we go, real obvious. Yeah, look at that. The fortunes wheel. Look how that is glowing. Luck and right timing. Wow, was that meant to be here? Look at that. Whew. And look at that, guys. A very guided connection. The Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. 5 is a number of change that comes to a 5. We saw the horseshoe. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you, and look at what is peeking out from it. That is the sun. Almost looks like an eclipse, doesn't it? Is this happening now? It might be, could have just happened, or is going to be happening really soon here. Wow, guys, I'm very goosebumpy already. That sun, that is the sun back there, the end of a cycle, that happy outcome here as that Wheel of Fortune, as that fortune turns. Good luck here in this particular reading 3. I love this for you. Also here, that change in love. This flower is about love and growth and change here in the connection. And those 2 leaves in particular are the 2 of you. And look at that sun peeking through. And I want to tell you, I saw that particular sun as well. It was very much the case for reading too. Interesting. In my garden, I have a lot. We live at the forest, and there's right kind of at the, like there's a forest there in the back, and dandelions just everywhere. It's the first time in many years, I want to say almost 10 years of that many dandelions and wildflowers here. And reading 2 was a lot about, I was feeling it was for them, for biggest wish, my biggest wish in that particular reading. So you might want to check out reading 1 if you're feeling you resonate here. But this sun, I was seeing this really the same little peeking sun coming through. I was taking little videos of the sun coming up in the forest as I was in the garden in the morning. I'm doing quite a bit. So that is going to be for some of you. Okay, guys, you're reading already. Wow. Here, are you turning that wheel? Is that somebody else? It can be you, that's for sure. And that really wanted to come into the reading. So let's get into it. Look at that. That is yours. That's been happening a lot. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. can you please guide anyone who has arrived here today for guidance in regard to the person and the connection they have come here for? We thank you for your guidance and we welcome it. Let's go, guys. Oh yeah, that's a big old flyer there. Okay. All right, that was sticking in my hand. That, and look, this is also yours. Oh, I just love these readings, especially when they come down this way. Let me see if I can just fix that so we can fit everything. And welcome back to the swans. It's so feels so good to have them here in our readings again. So we'll see if they continue coming. Look, that is yours, reading 3. All right, and look, this is interesting, but that is yours. We have an extra card today. Okay, you're the only reading that had an extra card. Let's look at it early. Oh, okay, well, it's the 9 of Swords, but hey, guess what? This was also in, was this reading 1? Here, no. I saw it in reading 2 in my mind. That's what I want to say to you. Interesting. All right, it's here, guys. But look, I want to tell you, 9 is representing completion. It's also representing attainment and fulfillment. So this 9 here, this Gemini energy, yeah, guys, I do feel like this is coming to an end, this not sleeping here, because things are changing. I want to dig into this reading. Do you? All right, yeah, this was also reading 2. This was in the naughty corner, which is here. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Look. Oh yeah, you have to watch reading 2. Look at that. There's the 9 again, and it's the 9 of Cups here, guys. Pisces energy, wishes here. You are somebody's biggest wish here. Look at that on that horse. You know, I have to say too, reading 1, all these readings are very connected. So if you are resonating, you might want to watch them all. Or not, but 2 for sure. But reading 1, the horses were just so strong with the Knight of Swords. Oh, we got to get the overall energy card. There were a lot of white horses in, but look at that. It's the 6 of Wands here, guys. The Leo energy really wanting to come in, and look at that reunion. The laurel wreath, not only on that energy of love, that 1 wand, the new beginning, but finding the opportunity, but wearing it. Also here, those 5 wands here, also telling us that change, which we see here in the Wheel of Fortune too. So somebody coming in here, and I do feel like you've been really waiting for a long time. It's very emotional here. You can see that. Wow, guys. Okay, let's just get this down here. This is in the partnership placement, the 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Yeah, so somebody here was running out of the connection. And it's obviously very it's important in this particular connection because it's right here in the placement, the relationship placement, the second placement, the 2 of you, the partnership. Look at this. The Knight of Cups also here right below it. So somebody, now I have to say, it can be some cycling here. That was also part of reading 1, but with that Knight of Cups here kind of running away, coming back here. But either way, guys, here we go. Knight of Cups energy. This is the Prince, Princess Charming, of course, Scorpio energy, and proposals, romantic proposals. Is this a marriage proposal? Maybe. Is it maybe even you proposing? Maybe. But it's not going to be for everyone. Can also be a proposal to talk and get together here. And I have to say, it can't even be that you have written your person. That's what I'm feeling also for a lot of you, that you have maybe written your person here. Who ran? This is right in the second partnership placement. Interesting. So we're going to see what's going on here. Look, it's interesting too. If you see here with the 6 of Wands, you see the horse kind of looking over like there's something there. And here it's like they're moving, but they're also kind of not looking at something. So what's going on is there's still a block here. Somebody in fear. I'm going to get the rest of these down I'm going to get the overall energy. Then we'll get the rest of them down. I know I have to, because otherwise I won't, because I'm not used to having them in my readings again. And I almost forgot. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can we please have the overall energy from our person here today, that is here for their person and connection. Okay, guys, I want to tell you that it can be that energies are reversed as well. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have the overall energy from their person that they have arrived here for? That's you. And that's what I wanted to say is that, whoops, that they can be reversed. Okay, so let's see, but it can also be that they're not. Okay, this just landed on the 9 of Swords. Wow, look. Yeah, this is another one of those reversals. Okay, for sure. Look at that echoing here in the partnership placement. The 7 of Swords. So somebody was running out of this connection here. This is the past energy, but it's coming up right now here. It's coming up in this energy. Why? Because somebody's on the move here. Look, this is that horseshoe and that wheel of fortune. Wow. Wow. Okay. We got to see here. You've been waiting. There's some apologetic energy coming. This is going here, but that echoing, look at that. Look at that. I wanted to put it here, but we're going to keep it where it belongs for now. The Temperance card, excuse me, Sagittarius energy. By the way, Aquarius energy has been doubled here. And I want to tell you, when energies are coming in, can it be you or your person, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or in your chart? Of course, yeah. But it's also the energy surrounding that particular zodiac sign. Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Now this is a major arcana card. It's 14 and it's coming to a 5. That change is a big deal because this is, well, this is your overall energy and this is your reading. So you're coming through really strong. There has been a really strong imbalance and it feels like things are getting balanced out here, guys. Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, and that horseshoe wanting to be in your reading. Oh, reading 3 here. Are you taking this path with or without your person? Look at that. Are you making this change here? Because this yang energy, it's masculine energy, but it can be that it's you. And it can also be if you're a divine feminine, I want to say it can be also that you're making a move, but it can also be making a move for yourself, maybe not even with your person. But look at that here. Look what is behind the Wheel of Fortune. By the way, there is no gender here, guys, okay? Divine feminine and masculine energies, but no gender. He, she, they is here, okay? That Temperance energy. But as I said, look, there's that Sun card. There's the path. There is the sun. Where is this path leading? It's very emotional. Look, there's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Are you guys going forward with your person? Or are you making something happen elsewhere? That fiery energy in that Yang card, we also see it here in that sun. And we see that sun here. Walking down that path to the sun as you're ending up here. Look at that Wheel of Fortune. Spinning it around to get what it is that you want, guys. That horseshoe, that good luck is on your side, spinning that wheel and getting it out of the way so it goes and that sun is revealed. So that path, what is it you're taking here? Woo, this is very strong. Balancing things out with your person or balancing yourself. It's very strong with your person for a lot of you because look, we see in the 9 of Cups that you've been patiently waiting, and we also know that, excuse me, with the Temperance card, we also know that this is a guided connection here. You guys, your reading already is wow. Here, but you have been waiting and waiting. And here's the other thing I do want to say to you about your energy that's come through, and it can be reversed for some of you, but this is where it's staying today because this is, yeah. The other, I want to say one was definitely opposite, and so was 2, but not here. That's the other thing about this Temperance card energy is some of you have been really just trying to hold back from contacting your person. It's not going to be for everyone, but it can be for some of you that you're going to contact them. I just feel that here. It's not for everybody, but for a particular, for some of you, it's very strong. But let's see what else is going on here, guys. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Twin Flame Soulmate energy, super strong. And this was also in reading 2's reading Leo energy. Look at that. This forever love here. Guys, look, but you've been trying to get someone to talk. Yeah, your person. My gosh, and if I feel like you may have sent a message here, And they might be responding to it, but it can also be that they're coming through here. But that Strength card is an aid. That is an action number. There's also a lot of Gaia energy around the number 8. It's also lucky. So here we have that Wheel of Fortune card. So I do feel like somebody's gonna be talking, and it does feel really in person here. But it can also be in a message. That was really strong for reading too as well here, but lots of Gaia energy. So there's a lot of healing. We also saw that with that last card that came through that I looked at first for whatever reason, that is changing here of not being able to sleep here. And I really feel it strongly. Look at that. This was also too. The 3 of Cups here, guys, that soul contract here. Wow. Yeah. Now it can be for some of you, you're going to be coming in contact with your person, or maybe you have, and it can also be that you're connected somehow through friends and family. But that Gaia energy, that healing energy too, we see that's already going on. And it can also be, I want to tell you that you've just been so tired of waiting. Yeah, that a lot of you have already contacted or may contact your person. Not for everybody, but look, we do see that Knight of Cups in the placement card too. And look at that, the King of Cups. Interesting, guys. Yeah, Pisces energy here. Look, there is a ship kind of away here, but still there. And this particular King energy, there is a little bit of that battle going on here, I want to say. It's very emotional. The ship is still there and they're not turned around, but they are kind of looking. So your person has still been there. And that, of course, that is the King of Cups energy too. So and it's in the naughty corner. Look. And look what is right below it, guys. It is the 6 of Swords. Now, this is Aquarius energy, and it can be, wow, that somebody is now, in the middle of a pretty big transition in their life. But it can also be this is about the 2 of you, that was part of it here. It's very emotional, I want to tell you here, and connection to the King of Cups here. Yeah, wow, guys. Now, this is what I wanted to tell you. This is the naughty corner. This is where, if you are new to my channel, it's where some energies can go. I want to get some clarification here on the King of Cups. It's where some energy can go of your person that may have been ghosting or breadcrumbing. And it can be that really beautiful cards come down as well. But look what is coming down here. So it's emotional, and this feels more like the past, your person wanting to make some peace about that. It's in order to have this Wheel of Fortune. Listen to my voice, Gemini, Virgo coming through really strong. Yeah, they're really wanting to communicate with you. But I feel like for some of you too, you might be contacting them, or you have, but there's also a strong energy that some of you might be moving on as well. It's not going to be for everyone, but it's pretty strong here. Now, this is your person's energy, but for some of you, this might even be yours. Also, we're seeing that in the 6 of Swords, going after that Wheel of Fortune for yourself. But it's looking really, for those of you that are wanting to come back together, look, we have that Knight of Cups. But there is also still kind of a block there, or some fear, which we also see in the Strength card. And kind of like you're trying to listen to my voice as I say that, my gosh, your person to talk here. And this is some reunion energy here in the 3 of Cups, but it's also really about talking and having a very emotional conversation here, and this echoing of somebody that had ran from the connection. And that 6 of Swords here. So somebody may be leaving something behind, but this is also a lot of in connection to the past energy too with your person. I want to get some clarity on this particular in your reading. I haven't been wanting that so much in a lot of other readings. What do I want to clarify it with? Let's do the Angel. Is it Angel Tarot here? Okay, yeah. So let's look at the King of Cups, excuse me. And I also want to look at the 6 of Swords there. And yeah, this is the naughty corner, as I said, and the 6 of Swords. The swords are transactional, as we know, and this can be about somebody quite literally, maybe even, gosh, just want to say leaving something or someone here. I feel like it's a lot about what they did here with you, but it can also be present energy. But I feel like this is the emotions. Maybe you don't even realize behind it that your person is wanting to talk about here, that you've been waiting to hear from them about why they left. We also see that there. But anyway, let's get some King of Cups. All right, the World card is coming in here. Let me read this for you. A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. Here's the thing that's really interesting. It's masculine energy here, but this is a lot about you kind of getting it done. But this can also be your person coming through here, okay? And that King of Cups, you know, again, there's no gender here, but that World card, these really do combine of just kind of taking the bull by the horn, I want to say. And we do have the Fortune's wheel here, which is essentially the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, you really are just going after something else, or even going after your person. But it also feels here that your person might be coming to you, but you have been waiting a long time. And it does look like that they were running, and they still can be. I do want to say that here. And you've been really trying to get them to talk. But look at that twin flame soulmate energy coming through again. And when the World card is coming into my reading, that is telling me that there's fate involved here, fated connection. That was very much part of reading too. And fate and destiny do intersect with free will and choices. So it really is about controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Interesting here. So can it be that you're moving on for some of you? Maybe. But this is also an indication of what happened in this past energy. But this World card, guys, is coming to a 3. And that really is about communication, but also growth, as you know. And we do see the Fortune's wheel. Gosh, my voice. Wow. And the Temperance card is your energy with that path for the sun. So if you are taking that with your person here, guys, to have that outcome, or you're doing it for yourself, there is a fated connection here in this reading today. A forever kind of love. Wow. Okay. I kind of want to look at the Six of Swords too. So let's see what is going on here. Okay. Look at that. That's not surprising. Yeah. Release. Look. Ooh, guys, are some of you moving on here? It can be. It can be. Now, guys, look. This is the Six of Swords, really is kind of moving on, look, from this tumultuous water, heading for something calmer here. So for some of you, it can be that you're moving on and you're looking for something else. I know it's not going to be for everyone, because I also feel that energy here in that naughty corner that somebody else might be releasing, coming out of something else, okay? Or there may have been somebody in a divorce or a separation here, okay? I'm just going to leave it at that. Hi, guys. Excuse me. Okay, that happens sometimes. It gets away with me with the camera. But look at that. That Six of Swords is really about moving on from something. And as we clarified it, we got the Release card. Now, we know that with the Unicorn, this is a very a spiritual transformation here. And we know with that Yang card, it is kind of going for it here. And we see with the Temperance card in your energy that there is that path with the sun there, guys. And at the end of that is this Fortune's wheel turning to reveal that sun, that end of a cycle, new beginnings, guys, that happy outcome here. So is that with your person, or is that with someone else? Well, I'll tell you, it's a fated connection. There's very strong twin flame soulmate energy. We know that, but also with the World card coming down. Do you feel it's your person here? And that Nine of Swords coming down, things are changing. There's that, the change here right above it. Gosh, you guys, and that Release card. I'm going to read this to you. Very guided connection here. Spiritual journey. Look, that's the two of you. Let's read here. And look at this field of flowers, this love and change. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. Okay, guys, are you releasing your person? You're releasing someone to be with someone. Are they releasing someone? It can be them here because it's in the naughty corner. However, you know, in clarifying the card, this is what we get. Either way, that is here going on. It's kind of big actually too. I'm going to put this here. Look, so that you can have, look at this soul contract here, this fated connection, this fortune's wheel. I feel like you're kind of you're in the seat too. You're kind of steering that wheel, reading 3. Not kind of, you're steering that wheel here. Okay, yeah, and I did feel that strong here, that for some of you, it's somebody new. Not for everybody. All right, let's get a little bit of tea leaf fortune cards. Well, actually, first, let me look here if these got left behind. We're going to look at them in a minute. I kind of want to look at the partnership placement here with this 7 of Swords that's been echoed, because it's obviously very important. Let's get this down here, okay? A little bit of insight. All right, here we go. It's the 6 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this is my sign, of course, for breadcrumbing here. This was a very prominent card in reading too. 6 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Coming down here with that 7 of Swords. So your person not only was running from the connection, but also breadcrumbing here. And it can't, wow. And we have that Knight of Cups below. I kind of want to look at that as well. Hold on here. So this is more about the past energy. Wanting to make peace for that too in that 6. Really wanting to make peace for that. So this is looking quite strong. Wow. Mountain Road, you are on the road to success. Woo. Reading 3. What is going on in your life? Is this your person or is there someone new? Because it is looking really good for you here. Quite literally taking the control here with the Yang card, the Fortune's Wheel. Here as well, the spiritual transformation, the World card, the Horseshoe, the good luck, the Mountain Road. You're on the road to success. I love this for you. Look, that path, there it is. There is that path, reading 3 to the Sun, and there it is, the Fortune's Wheel. So this is very goosebumpy here. You guys, this is a messages from your person, but I have to say it's kind of almost evolved also into, well, just a love messages from the universe for you. That's what I want to tell you. Interesting. I'm putting that here with that masculine energy, that Yang card. These were left behind as I picked it up. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. Okay, yeah. So again, it can be that you're going to be coming together with your person here, guys, and having a total reunion here, like really coming together, not just a message. 2 was a very strong 2 of a message coming through. This does feel like somebody might be releasing somebody else in order to be together. Now, it can be that you're releasing your person for some of you, because I do feel that, but I also feel a real strong connection here. This is a confirmation of that for some of you. Look, celebration, fun, enjoyment right here with the 3 of Cups, kind of almost like an echoing. An older man, dealings or relationships with an older man. Interesting. Okay, that's not going to be for everyone, but it is here. All right, kind of want to put it with the Yang card, but I'm not going to. Guys, let's get whoops, okay, what just got flipped off? Look what just got flipped off my fairy cards here, guys. Older man, gentleman, end of a cycle. Look what they have. Look at that cup. Whew, guys, this is very goosebumpy. Look at this. Are you seeing this here? That cup here, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's like, really like the Ace of Cups here in many ways, guys. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and maybe even a proposal. And as we talked about here with the Knight of Cups, as you know, that is the Princess Charming card. Look at this. No gender here, guys. So you take that as it is for you, okay? But it can be a proposal here, not just of getting together, but it really can be marriage. Can also be of getting together. This is strong. Some of you are moving on here because your person was running, but I also feel like there's a lot of clarity they want to bring. They haven't let you go. Look at that. That's transactional energy and wanting to, I feel the humility of wanting to offer an apology. Everything changing in this partnership. Yeah, maybe some releasing going on in order for it to happen, but and some of you may be moving on, but I tell you, I I wasn't looking for clarity. It kind of was. I was looking at what I was going to pull, and this just flipped right off. So, okay, I'm going to put this here also in between the Three of Cups. And yeah, and let us not forget, we have the Six of Wands there. Okay, this is what I was going for. I wanted to go for these angel guide cards. Okay, and one just got left behind. So now we got to look at it. Look. Communicate clearly. Yeah, communicate clearly, because that is not the case here with that Strength card. Woo, you guys, your reading here. If you're going to continue with your person, that is a very literal message. How can you miss that? You can't. Let's channel another, and then we're going to move on to channeled love messages and channeled song messages. Reading 3. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Within the next few months. All right, guys. Wow. Wow. I am extremely goosebumpy reading 3. So here's the thing. This is what I want to tell you. I do feel that some of you are moving on, but what I feel more than anything here, and by the way, reading 2, it was echoed in the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine energy. I feel like there are some conversations here in the universe about the loss and about your person running. But either way, reading 3, you're on a really spiritual journey here. And I just have to say that somebody in the connection too is releasing something else in order to be together. That's what I want to tell you. But either way, reading 3, within the next few months, what? That fortune's wheel for you, that horseshoe, that good luck. I love that. That mountain road too, guys. You are on the road to success. Right there with the Yang card, which is you, with it in your hands, that fiery energy, very passionate about it. What is that? That path you're on here, heading to that sun, which is very passionate, of course, fiery energy. It's the sun, which is heading towards that fortune's wheel. So is that your person in that world card energy, that fated connection? That twin flame soulmate energy, particularly twin flame, or is that somebody new? This is a general reading, guys, but these messages are coming through strong. This communicate clearly is not just with your person. Look at this. It's also with you, with the universe here, guys. Look at this. The fortune's wheel. Within the next few months, communicate clearly here. And let me just see if I can get that without making a big mess. So let me get this off. This was one of the cards that had come down in your reading, that horseshoe card, that good luck card that came down as I was shuffling your reading. You have the world card here. You have this mountain road here. You're on the road to success, taking it by. Look at this. Look at your reading. So this 9 of Swords here is almost null. I feel like null and void. Really, your reading has moved so far past that. So if you're still in this energy, this is a message for you guys. It's a number of completion 9. So that is ending. You get yourself out of there. You get on that path, guys. It's very emotional. I see here 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And that is what I wanted to tell you, why I keep feeling this like somebody new or your person, because there's this 1 foot in, 1 foot out feeling here going on with the Temperance card. Either way, the outcome here, look at this, you guys. This fortune's wheel within the next few months. Communicate clearly. I feel that like that's for Spirit too. The World card, you're on the path to success. The horseshoe, the good luck card. That path right there, heading toward the sun. Get those feet out. Here, this imbalance going on, make that change. This is a 14 coming to a 5. Listen to that here. Are you going toward your person? Maybe some of you, but also some of you are maybe even going towards someone else. But either way, you're heading toward this sun. That's what you're doing. You see it. You see it in the Temperance card, and we see it in the Fortune's wheel. You're heading for that outcome for yourself, whatever that's going to be, because it's going to be different for everybody here. It just is, guys. It's a general reading. There's a lot of people here. So you take what is for you. I really love this for you. I'm putting this here, this World card. Let's do this. This is really difficult because, yeah, as I said, I start covering things up. It's just kind of how it goes. Okay. And we're going to put this here. Okay. We're going to move on now, guys, to love messages. we're moving on. Channeled love messages from the tarot closet. Can be you also sending them. And of course, your person. Do you miss me the way I miss you? Look, it's right here with that Nine of Cups, that waiting. I think that's also you sending that too. There's 2 here. No, there's 3. That's the most I'll take. Let's look at this middle card. We are tethered forever. This is very strong Capricorn energy for me. This is also the World card. Yeah, so whatever you decide to do, it will always be that. You'll always have that as somebody you love, for those of you that might be moving on. But boy, it doesn't feel like it in this reading, I have to say. Look, I'm putting that here next to the infinity symbol here in the Strength card, as well as the World card. Look, our souls are connected. Yeah, that as well. Gosh, you guys, your reading here is, wow. I'm going to put that here. I thought that I knew how to love until I met you. Most of all was the way the older man card kind of came in, and this sort of literally flew off the deck. It's just the Knight of Cups validation, or yeah, that I wasn't even looking for. Okay, let's continue here. 3, it's the most I'll take again. I miss you. Look. Is that also your person here in that Nine of Swords? I trust that the universe will bring us together. Gosh, you guys, you're reading. So we just talked about the universe here. Okay. Yeah, it's very strong. I have to say to you, it's very strong. Here, this is very strong. I love you, 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 I love you. Oh my gosh. The Knight of Cups, the Gentleman card, the 3 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, all kind of laying there together. Look, this just flipped off. My beloved. Okay. These 2 went flying. I long for you. It's really hard living without you. I kind of want to put this to communicate clearly. I don't know. It just feels like it needs to be there. Is that you? Why is that wanting to be with your energy? Is that you? Or is that your person sending that to you? I love you. There it is again. Look, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. All the I love yous. And then again, channeled love messages. And let's get another deck here. Okay. You're my soulmate. Yeah, twin flame soulmate energy is incredibly long here. Incredibly big here, excuse me. So what journey are you on? There you go. Putting that with you, I moved that. Look, I put it here for next to the Knight of Cups, that patience. I cannot sleep since you've gone. Yeah. Who is this? Felt like this was you. Could also be your person. I think this was you. And I say was because I feel like if you're not coming out of it, you will be. You're reading 3. Wow. This just flipped off the deck. Please know you are perfect to me. I feel like everything's moving really fast now. You know, that's how it feels. I'm going to move this because I want to take this space. All right, we'll look at these in a moment. You're channeled, the little cards we always look at. Let's get one more and then we're going to move on to song messages. I'm always rereading our messages. All right, guys, so that's really strong. Here can be text or social media. There we go. It's very strong energy. Also, I want to say to you, to the month of December, to those born in December, connecting with the turquoise well. Okay, this is a flyer, and I didn't even tell you what's going on. It's moving fast now. Gosh. Channeled song messages. Direct messages to you through song can also be you sending them. Reading 3. And I want to tell you here, there are always sentiments coming through. I love yous or I miss yous. But it can also be there are messages here that I cannot decipher because they're between the 2 of you. So the messages can be coming through in a location or a name or a color or an artist here. Always the sentiment, I miss you, I love you. And if you feel that you're sending the song, please go with that. Then that's how it resonates. This had flown off. So let's look at it now. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. Someone you loved, Louis Capaldi. Interesting, because we see that and that echoing of the Seven of Swords and your person just on the run. It's pretty heavy there. But we also see them on the run, and here in the very first placement, excuse me, that Six of Wands. Does anybody know how to hold my heart? How to hold my heart? Because I don't want to let go too soon. Hold my heart, Sarah Bareilles. That's a lot of you conflicted as well, because I feel that one foot in, one foot out. It's been really strong here with that release. Also, I do feel someone might be releasing somebody that's not necessarily either of you. Can be the case that it's your person too, because I do feel that you're just kind of going for something else here for some of you. Either way, that imbalance and that indecision, that's what I feel. The conflicting energy a little. Don't want to feel another touch. Don't want to start another fire. Okay. Ooh, yeah, guys, look at that. As I just talked about some of you going and starting something else here with this masculine energy, but it doesn't mean if you're in the feminine energy that's not you. And also, always, there's no gender here in tarot, but that one is about new beginnings and possibilities and the opportunity for them. And look here, don't want to feel another touch, don't want to start another fire, don't want to know another kiss, no other name fallen off my lips. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper are I'll Never Love Again. So for some of you, it's very clear that it's going to be with your person. Okay, where do I want to put this? I kind of want to put it above it because they belong together here. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, here we go. Can you see that? Okay. This is yours. Would you really rush out for me now? Blindsided, Bon Iver. Okay. Putting that here. Yeah, this happens in my readings. I really run out of room. I'll need a TV, a network size camera and studio to not cover up the amount of cards I have in my readings. This is pushing off, so we'll look at it. I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let it be me. Let it be me, the Everly Brothers. Yep. Yep, I do feel like you are at the wheel here and you have a choice. Look at that. Somebody is coming in. I just feel like you're kind of in control of, well, of course, your fate and your destiny, and they intersect with free will and choices, of course, but it's really strong here that you're going for something. Don't want to give my heart away. Wait to another stranger or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, I'll never love again. Yes, you will let the sun in. Is that you? No, because we see here in that Nine of Swords in the dark. If that's you, you get out of there. You hear me? If that's you, because you don't belong there anymore. Hello. Okay, excuse me. I had to change the card. It was so full. All right, so here we're talking about that. Look at that. Don't want to give my heart away to another stranger or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again. In that darkness here. But with that path right there, with the sunlight, with this fortune's wheel outcome, this change. So if you are there, you get out of there. You get out of bed. You get out of that dark. You get out of those swords, because that is a number of completion. It's also for attainment and fulfillment. In order to get on this path to this sun, which is here right behind this Wheel of Fortune. So you got to get out of here, this Nine of Swords. In order to get that attainment fulfillment, you guys, you need to get out of it. I know it's emotional. I see it. Get on that path and head over there and spin that wheel. We see you spinning that wheel in the Yang card. That's fiery energy, right? go for it. And I love this timing within the next few months. As you know, it's not a prediction in tarot, but this particular deck, that is what is coming in. So remember, use your free will, guys, okay? Don't make any life-changing decisions except for taking care of yourself and getting out of that Nine of Swords. That's a good life decision here. Okay, set this down. All right, guys, we're going to get another deck here, okay? More channeled song messages. Then we're, well, is that, no, that's way too many, but this is yours. We're going to reshuffle. I'll look at that in a minute, okay? All right, these are 3, and that's the most I'll take. So we will look at these, but let's look at this. And this is wanting to be looked at. The wild and windy night that the rain washed away has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Why leave me standing here? Let me know the way. The Beatles, The Long and Winding Road, Paul McCartney and John Lennon. Did some of you leave your person here? I'm wondering. Not for everybody, but it can be that your person is sending that. But yeah, you also too. Look, I covered up the Nine of Swords. That wasn't on purpose, but that was Spirit's plan. So I love that, actually. I love that, actually. And this is kind of, look, it's almost like you. Why leave me standing here? Let me know the way. The Long and Winding Road. That, yeah, no, it's not almost. That's you. As I said, this is in many ways, too, that spiritual messages, sort of love messages from Spirit, from the universe here. But I see the conflicting energy, but guys, the reunion energy is really strong. This wanted to come down. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, and I would still be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my feet. Case of you, Joni Mitchell. This was really strong in reading too. Also, please go and listen to this original song by Joni Mitchell if you haven't, okay? Can be that there's something in that way as you think of, excuse me, with the case of you and the wine with you guys, the devil energy does come through with that. Not the case for everybody, but this is a really deep connection. Our souls are tethered. I love you. Our souls are connected. We are tethered forever. I love you. The World card here. It's also a very strong connection, guys. Wow. Yeah. Somebody just maybe even being really over the top about it, I want to say. That devil card energy does come through. But we see here the weight, but we also see the Knight of Cups, that gentleman card, all coming together here. Not for everyone, the older man card, but it is there. For those of you that is for. We'll have, here we are again. I guess it must be fate. Yeah, the World card, we know that. We've tried it on our own, but deep inside we've known we'd be back to set things straight. Sharon Peter Cetera, written by Tom Shaw and Dean Pitchford, After All. Also there in that Strength card. Look, that's conversation here, and that here also in that infinity symbol, this connection. Here it is again, this fate. It's a very fated connection, guys, and it's getting another chance. Wow. Okay. You're reading here. I do feel you're conflicted, but wow. Either way, that fortune's wheel is yours. There's a time for us. Someday there'll be time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to learn and time to care. Somewhere, Barbara Streisand. Whew. You're reading. Okay, we're going to give them a last chance, or no, look, this is flipped off, so we're going to take it, and we're going to look at the Tarot Closet Channeled Love Messages, the small ones. Well, I've been haunted in my sleep. You've been starring in my dreams. Lord, I miss you. Miss you, the Rolling Stones. I miss you there again. By the way, also with reading too, if you have a strong musical connection, that was a really strong musically connected reading. Between you and their person, if that is also you. Okay, we're going to look at the Tarot Closet Channeled Love Messages. Going to put this amethyst energy here now, the Aquarius, the clearing of the mind energy there. with that angel holding that message. Interesting that that is what I chose today. I care too much what people think. Other people involved, one was wanting to come out, look, and it kind of got hidden in this connection. I'm sending you telepathic messages. Two here. I really want to see you. Give me time. Yeah, look at that. Because I do see, you see that horse is kind of not quite looking straight, so it's not going to be right away. According to this, look at this, within the next 3 months. We also see that six of wands there. What are we in now, guys? We are in May, aren't we? You're my other half. All right, reading 3. This was also reading 2. We see that in that world card energy. Also 2 had, as I said, the divine feminine echoed twice, the divine masculine twice. So it's here in this reading as well. Ooh, you guys coming back together to set things straight. This fated connection. Very strong twin flame soulmate energy here. You're my soulmate. We saw that as well. My world is dark without you. You deserve so much more. This is also here. I miss you. Look at this. Where is that? Why do I feel like it got lost? Oh no. Well, I've been haunted in my sleep. You've been starring in my dreams. Lord, I miss you. The Rolling Stones. I miss you. I miss you. You're very missed. Reading 3. You're very missed. So you're conflicted. I know it's been hard too because your person, we see the hurt, the running here because we have the 7 of Swords being echoed. It's their overall energy and it's here right in the partnership placement having been echoed. Look, it's emotional. It just keeps landing in that water. Okay, I'm putting that I miss you here. All right, guys, last chance. Last chance. Here we go. There's 2 here. That's a real prominent one. Let's look at that. Don't give up on us. I'm hiding my true feelings. There's Aries energy coming in there. Okay. All right. Look, I want to get a Wisdom of the Oracle card here as a table today. And we're going to look at some numbers and letters for you. All right. Now, I'm going to put down the letters first, and it can be locations, initials. Then we will look and see if you got any angel messages today, but the numbers can also be birth dates, locations. There's an A and G, a P, a B, a T, a D. Oh, look, a 2 just landed. I cannot sleep since you're gone. Oh, that balance too for you. We'll look at that in a minute. I'm taking it back for my angel messages. If there's another one here, let me see. Wow, that's interesting. I don't think there is. So I'm going to keep it here then. An H. It's an L. It's another T, guys. An E. A lot of letters today. It's not always the case. It's another G too, the duality here. And another A, wow. You can also spell stuff out, I want to tell you. Locations here and names, but you can also spell things out. What are we spelling out here? Look, I just cut, oh my gosh, wait. Is there a P here? H-A, no, there is a P. I was going to say with a Y, happy, but it's not there. B-A, bat, that nocturnal energy for some of you. Oh, look it, I hate to say this, but look, bad. Somebody was being naughty. All right, yeah, we know that. They were running. We also saw the 6 of Pentacles, so that's not surprising. E.T., look, E.T., phone home. Just kidding. I'm being silly. Why are you guys, your energy here is making me silly. Okay, look. Gap. Mind the gap. Interesting. Also, that space of time between you. Is this a L? Yeah, that's an L. Lap. L-E. I don't normally do this, you guys. Lead. Look. Is that you? Wow. A that yang energy or your person. It's the masculine energy, but can also, of course, everybody, it's energies, feminine, masculine. We all have feminine, masculine energy, no gender. There's another A. Spell a lot of stuff here. Tattoos. Wow, guys. T. So England's coming through there, or Ireland. Interesting. Music too, look, beat. Some of you might be into hip-hop or rap. Interesting. Okay, guys, I've never done that. I felt really called to do that in this reading, so this might be really resonating for someone. Look, you did get the Strength card. It's buried, and Spirit has been very strong for you. Sending down this alligator, crocodile. When it comes into my reading, it is Spirit. I'm sending strength for you, so I'm putting it here. And, whoa, that Gemini Virgo is coming through strong. There's an O and an I. Look. D-O, dog. Look, there's dog as well. Dog, beat. Yo. L-A. Lag. Interesting. It's sort of like in time. We know that too. I'm going to stop, you guys. Go also. Wow, that's interesting because the beat in that, interesting because that was part of reading too, this music connection, but that did come through here in a different way. But the go too is that is the Six of Swords here, and that release here. So somebody might be leaving you, or somebody involved in the leaving something or someone in the connection. Okay, we're going to stop now, guys. I'm going to hold it up for you. So if you want to continue, if you want to screenshot that, spelling out, that's a D, by the way, over there. Seeing what that spells for you. Let's look at your numbers. Do we have some messages here? We do. We have some angel messages here. Wow, actually. Let's see. So I'm going to put down the ones that aren't. Always, as always, it can be. There's the 2 and the 7. Can also be birthdays, anniversaries, that sort of thing. There's a lot here. Wow. Here's a 6. Okay, we're going to start with the lowest numbers first. Look, 2 zeros. Not surprised by that here at one with the Creator, guys. Master numbers. Yeah, we know that. You're very connected here. Okay, and look, I love this for you. Look, trust your intentions. 3 1s. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Because that yang energy doesn't matter. It's the masculine energy here, guys, but somebody here has kind of that energy of making something happen here, and trust where you're putting your intentions. And look, you also got 3 3s. Anything is possible here, and also you're being guided. I love this for you. You're reading 3, and wow, look at here what came down at the end. Look at this. 3 5s. Big changes here, guys. Big changes. We see it in the next 3 months. You're reading 3. It's very different. Connected to the other readings for sure, but different. Let's see what's going on here. Oh gosh. Whew. All right. I feel like I'm going to cry. I want to tell you something. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that we know that these are soulmates here. And you know, penguins, I talked about this a lot. Look here, and I want to show you something here. Also, that was in the bowl of the numbers in my, look. I almost forgot. So I had set it down so I could look at the numbers. Look, this key here. Soulmates mate for life, and they get little rocks and to kind of propose to their person here. There's that 5. This is very goosebumpy. Gosh, you guys, look at that Knight of Cups. We know that is about proposals, okay? Can be about getting just together, but it can also be marriage. Look, the soulmates. There is the key. We know there's all kinds of twin flame soulmate energy here in this entire reading. You see it also here with that World card. The Fortune's Wheel is also a 5 here, guys. Things are changing. Oh my gosh, your reading, guys, within the next few months here. Communicate clearly. Also, I'm making a mess because it's over now. The World card, more of that twin flame soulmate energy, that fated connection between you. We see that Gentleman card there also, echoing the Knight of Cups. Not about gender, guys. And that 3 of Cups, that soul connection as well. And that celebration. So it can be that there is a wedding going on here. It's not going to be for everyone, but boy. Oh, and let us not forget that horseshoe. Reading 3. I'm going to stop here. Your reading's been really amazing. I wish you well, love and light. Remember, use your free will in your reading. Trust yourself, your intuition. Do not make any life-changing decisions. And your guardian angels, your gut instincts, excuse me, those are your guardian angels. Guys, your reading. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.